Alright, we live, right? Yeah, but that's all, that's all. And it's in the street. Cut.
You like it?
Yeah.
Right here. Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Alright, that's rule well. Peace and blessings to Akim, around the four corners of the world, pushing this doctrine of sincerity and truth. Right there, we are the Hebrew Israelites coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of this current kingdom. Right? To usher in the kingdom of Yahshua, the Israelites, princes of the power, princes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father's name, we people ignorantly call God, and his son's name is Yahushai, we people ignorantly call Jesus the Christ. Alright? We come to establish their kingdom and their people's kingdom, which is the Israelites. Right? Israelites is the chosen people of God. Guess what? God has a chosen people. And it ain't so-called white, it ain't so-called Chinese, it ain't so-called East Indians, it ain't so-called Africans. It's the Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians.
This is Hebrews chapter 1, verse 1. The Most High, who had sundry times and in diverse manners spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets, and in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he had appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds.
Yeah, the Most High speaking right now. Alright? The Most High through his prophets speaking right now again. But in these last days he spake unto us by his Son. And his Son commissioned 12 disciples who became apostles, and by them the church grew and grew and grew, and men was always speaking against what? The Roman Empire back then. And we living in the Roman Empire today. So we come again and speak the words of Yahushai. Alright? Being what the followers of Yahushai in the future now. We speak in the words of Yahushai, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and saying that the so-called white man and his kingdom going to be under the feet of the Israelites, Yahushai and his men. Okay?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren, that of the testimony of Yahushai. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy.
Right, the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. And that's why we outside here prophesying. Alright? And a major prophecy that had to take place before World War III is this RFID microchip being implemented.
That's right.
This RFID microchip being made mandatory. It's going to be a mandate for you people outside here to take that RFID microchip. Because the so-called white man getting ready to crash this economy. So-called white man, Esau, getting ready to do away with all your paper dollar, all your banknotes, all your FRNs. Alright? So-called white man to what? FRN. So-called white man getting ready to do away with that. And do some what's known as a digital currency. That's going on all over the world right now. So all the people who live in comfortably in Babylon all you go and get a rude awakening.
That's right.
Because you know what? All your dollar, all your paper dollar, all your fiat currency going to be done away with just now. That paper dollar is fiat currency. That is not actual standard of buying and selling in the scriptures. Buying and selling was basically done with coins, gold or silver. Alright? But the so-called white man give all your dollars to play with, paper dollars, fiat currency. And you know what? He want to do away with that paper dollar just now.
That's right.
He want to do away with that fiat currency just now and bring in an RFID microchip, NFC microchip to use to buy or sell.
If I could just add on to that real quick, I'll just come and add on to that. So, what you should go on, you should barter. You are fixed, I have banana, I have tomatoes, you barter. Then you had currency was what? Money was tangible, right? Gold or silver coins, precious stones, right? So what we had that was precious stones in exchange. So for white man who take your what FRN, what to change the standard by giving what IOU note to a gold coin, right? But that IOU note was redeemable. You could have gone to the bank and redeem your gold coin to the gold, right? So you have a gold standard or gold backing, right? That's why they had the word Fort Knox. Fort Knox is in gold, right? And it's like over the US. But Edomites being so dishonest, what they do, right? They go into something called a credit system, right? They sell a credit, when you sell a credit, when you continue and O's and ones and O's on a computer screen, right? So that was a dishonest, that's dishonest, right? And now they're going to go into what the RFID chip, right? That's because that's what they do, right? That's what they do. Right? Remember the scripture says that by them will be the end of this world, right?
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 27 and verse 2. As a nail sticketh fast between the joinings of the stones, so doeth sin stick close between buying and selling.
Yeah. So the transaction of buying.
No, that's it. You are.
Sin stick close between buying and selling. You know, and really actually Esau using that way of life, you know, to bring his microchip, alright, because you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell without receiving that mark. You're gonna have a sin, and taking that microchip is a sin unto the Musa Yahweh Basham outside. Alright, because that's a mark of servitude. I show you the devil that hey, you're part of you want part of the system. You know, you give up yourself totally to this devil, to the image of the beast. You know? So,
I have something. Let's make sure it's
but I was going into, you know, real money. So it was something, you know, tangible.
You know, it could be destroyed with fire. It could be destroyed over time.
It can't be destroyed. Gold, silver can't be destroyed.
Up to this day, they still have written Christian coin. Faces of Caesars and something. Right?
You're going to the etymology and you will select your money. You will see coin. You see silver.
I want to add this, right? When you said you went into the mark, right? And a mark belonged to a man, they went into the bank and they did a mark of servitude. Right? So this is a 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 8. Go on, 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the time? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right? So slowing down the scriptures and understanding what it's saying, right? Because we have to, hey, it's clear what we see going on in Israel right now. Men say that they can have sex on the Sabbath with each other churches. That's why it's clear that you all don't have understanding of the scriptures, right? So slow it down, get the understanding of it. says Jacob is what Jacob had helped first, the healer Esau. Yeah, the healer Esau. Esau mashing us up, we oppressed. Right? The 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. All 12 being oppressed, of course, they're in Babylon. Right? Of course, the 4 corners they planet earth. Right? We are the last fire and the first fire. Right? We are the ones who are oppressed. We are the poor. Right? We are the scum of the earth. We are the what? We are Proverbs and 5 words. Right? That's who the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel is. They got Spanish, Hispanics. You know, I waited right now to see that start open for the Philadelphia here. Right? I waited to see. I didn't catch it. Who they are saying that is? It is that Jacob, he's a Mike. Because I find it take very long to kill him. Right? 6 officers take him injured. Take him long to kill him. And if it's a Jake, you would have killed that. You know? If it's a Jake and he's not dead, I want to know why. I want to know why, like Sesame Street. I want to know why. Yeah. It says, for Esau is the end of the world. So everything Esau doing is to bring this world to an end. Right? And it's what he's about to do, and but I just pointed out, is past his mark. His mark. You want to go into the word, the word mark. It wasn't a correct mark, which is a stamp or a printed mark, a badge of servitude. That means that they worship this man. When I go into Revelation 14 and 9, it says they don't worship the beast and his image. Right? His image was into what? The way he does things is democracy. What he allows, his laws, is what his laws permit and don't permit. His laws permit women having rights, women having a voice, having an opinion. According to the scriptures, the man is our voice. Right? The man is the head. According to the scriptures. And the scriptures is the only truth they have on the planet. Right? But since everything has moved away from the truth, you have this confusion. Right? Primarily or principally started with Babylon, America. Right? That's the principal city of confusion. Right? We in Trinidad, a country in the West Indies, Lesser Antilles, underneath the equator. Right? But we are what? We are a providence of Babylon, carrying the same vibration, the same image. Right? So it says what? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. Right? So right now, chapter 10, all righteous students, that's what you can see level.
So run. Chapter 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit.
Who are the ones who deal unrighteously? Laws and the priests, right? $1,000 for a seatbelt. Homosexuals and lesbians and LGBTQ, they have rights, right? They have equal rights of opportunity, right? Don't ask, don't tell in the military, right? Who is the people who are doing unrighteous dealings, right? Who is the people who are stealing nations' money, handicapping nations, putting fire on top, fire below, like what they do to Venezuela, right? What they try to do to Iran and the Ayatollahs. What they try to do to South Korea, North Korea. What they try to do to Russia, tariffs, trade wars, right?
It says the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yeah, the kingdom is translated from one people to another because it's Edomites doing it. But out of the capital or primary city, which is America, right? They're doing this to other nations, right? But the Lord said in Habakkuk that they're going to rise up. They're going to require, they're going to rise up. But it's only for so long, right? I'm going to say in the West Indies, they say, everything have a Sunday. Everything have a Sunday because hey, some Sunday going to roast that pig. You understand? But not us, not the Hebrew Israelites, we don't eat pig. Right? That's against the laws of the Most High. You understand? You have to say it, you have to pray. You literally have to read and spell for God. You know? Because we have false teachers, false apostles that claim that they were sent, but it was not sent. The Lord said through Solomon to the words, he said, get wisdom, and when all I get to get understanding. How can he get that understanding? Zephaniah 3 and 9. Then when I tell the people have pure language, right? So they can all call upon the name of the Lord, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, right? And serve him with one consent, right? Because the true meaning, which in Ecclesiastes chapter 1, what the prologue says, what? Or Sirach, the prologue says what? That words spoken in this pure tongue have more force in them, right? Force, strength. The word force goes back to the word strength. That's how we get the true understanding of a word, right?
Just recapping, you know, going back to the topic of riches. You know, the scripture says what riches got by deceit. And so-called white race of people printing out all these FRNs is a deceptive way. Because what they did was they held back all the natural resources and gave you people in the public a right monopoly money to play with. Because the natural resources is what had its real value. You understand? They held back the real money, and how you playing monopoly. They give you paper, they're making plastic money now. Riches got by deceit. Because true riches, as you would have read in Genesis, and also in 1 Kings, is gold, silver. Abraham was rich in gold and cattle, natural resources. You understand? Not no paper money. And Jacob had $1 million FRNs in the bank, and he called himself rich. Alright, that is the deception that around the world right now. You know?
And that's why he's so laughing at you. Mayweather, Mayweather was to come here now. He and his entourage will have a duffel bag with $1 million because that's how you roll. When you roll like a fool, not club. He's so successful, so many from whenever till now, he's so saying, hey, Jake is just entertainment to them. Right? That's why they're making a movie about us. Right? And making mockery. Because we just entertainment to you. Right? But Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he said, let every man be a liar and his words be true. Right? We're going to be justified as long as we speak his words. That's right. So guess what? Judgment is going to come, so it's going to come. You understand? Now if I read that paper that it's a lie. It's false. Right? They talk about they playing monopoly. Oh, giving us monopoly money. They play monopoly too because they what? They gathering all the true assets, all the true natural resources. Like what they do, what they want to do in Venezuela. Venezuela rich in oil and rich in gold. Right? Argentina rich in silver. Right? That's something happening, right?
Deuteronomy 25 verse 15. But thou shalt not have Deuteronomy 25 verse 13. Thou shalt not have in thy bag diverse weights, a great and a small. Thou shalt not have in thine house diverse measures, a great and a small. But thou shalt have a perfect and just weight.
Perfect and just weight. For a long time, I'm not talking the same way back. We have scales. Right? We have scales. There's a way. And we start to use it. There's something like that. You understand? Justice is really balanced in judgment. Right? I saw a meme where two guys, 17 years old, right? Charged for murder, right? Charged for murder, right? 17 years old. I think the Edomite, one was black, one was an Israelite, one was an Edomite. Edomite had killed more people than the Jake, right? The Jake was given life sentence or death, and Edomite was given bail, parole and bail. You understand? That's what? That's the correct balance. That's the correct balance. Also the money. That's the correct balance. That's steal-free. Right? That's steal-free. Giving us the FRN notes and they keeping the gold. They holding up the gold. That's steal-free. Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, it say, verse 15, but thou shalt have a perfect and just weight, a perfect and just measure.
Measure
shalt thou have, that thy days may be lengthened in the land which the Lord thy power give thee. And since he's sowing their just way and perfect measure, the days ain't gonna lengthen. You see? It said, and the scripture said, those that live without law shall be judged without law. It say, And this is the law. Verse 16. For all that do such things, and all that do unrighteously, are an abomination unto Yahweh thy God.
Micah 6 verse 10. Are there yet treasures of wickedness in the house of the wicked? And the scant measure that is abominable? Shall I count them pure with the wicked balances, and with the bag of deceitful weights? Now we need to what Brother Caleb said. Riches got by deceit. Deceitful weights. Scant measure. I think it means thinness. It means like leanness. It is not substantial. That is the money that these so-called white people have, and they did that for a purpose. You understand? They did that because their future is to be digital. They want that digital future. They want everything dealing with the swipe of a hand. You can pay for something. Flying cars, convenient. Flying cars. Your cars connected to your fridge. Your phone connected to your lights in your house. Your phone connected to your cars. You connected to your house. You connected to your cars. Internet of things. Everything connected. And it will be perfect with a microchip in it. That will be perfect.
And the word perfect also means complete. So what do you say? When you're about to feel like belly, you're going to come. You know what I'm saying? When you feel like something sufficiency. That's right. You understand when they say had enough, and they're about to say, hey, you're going to compete with that chip. Right? Most high is going to send his son now, shy. Right? This is Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
So-called white man. The spirit of that man is the spirit of a fucking beast, because they're not upright. They're not upright, they're walking on all fours like a beast. The spirit of that man is the spirit of a beast. Alright? They're not upright in it, but what we just supposed to do is live by faith, by belief. By belief. That's supposed to be life. To believe. Alright? Where
it says, yea also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Right, and when he heap all these people unto him, it's a microchip. He want all these people under him to stick them with a microchip.
Verse 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
That thick clay is death. I back that. When you go in the Hebrew word for clays, I back that, which means death. D-E-B-T, death. And America is over trillions of dollars in debt. Trillions of dollars in debt. So what you feel these devils want to do? They want to get rid of all of that. Crash the economy. Crash the economy. When they crash the economy, you people are going to be in a position of difficulty. Right? Because that debt ain't looking good on the America. $20-some trillion US debt. And it's going every minute. There's a debt clock in New York. On the wall, I think on some bank, they remove it. They remove it because it's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing to see.
So, tell the world of the shape, but it's not going to do nevertheless. But the Lord said to him, what he hope, that he's going to remove the nakedness.
You might tell them what to put. All you people put the ship. So when this devil crashed the economy, which is right around the corner, he's about to do that. He's about to do away with this paper dollar. All the people in taking over it. He's so going to do away with paper money, fiat currency.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12. Sirach chapter 12 and verse 18. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with his serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts.
Yeah, wild beasts is so-called white man. Because all you're trusting is the slip. All you're trusting is the slip. That is the charmer. I mean, that is the serpent. That is the serpent. Alright? And when he bites you, you chop the last jakes outside here with the philosophies. And all of we bite and all. So hey, that's why the most I say to pray not now for these people. When I see niggas going in the ways of this world and you're going in them not true. Don't pray for them. Because they're being bitten by the serpent. Alright? Because you're telling them what to do and they don't want to hear. But the days when they come, when this devil go and unleash full hell on all you. Trusting in him so much all these years thinking that he's a safe and secure and an upright man and a man who does function with morals and a moral sense and thinking that Esau is a good man to trust. All of them who read them and thinking the so-called white man is a moral and upstanding individual. When he show you the true side of him, when he show you the red man that he is, the devil, the crimson man that he is, the criminal that he be, and all you get taken by him, don't come looking for Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Don't ask for the Lord. The Lord said don't ask for him. Most I say in that day, all you go and cry unto him, and he want to feel like he here and all that.
That's right.
Because all you want to cry unto Esau for all your necessities now. All you want. 1447. Good.
Judges chapter 10 verse 30. It said, yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
Yeah, let them deliver you. Let Jesus Christ rise up from the grave. Because that nigga in the grave, or either Salah. In a Rothschild's mansion. He might very well be, what's his name? What is that Rothschild name? That Jesus Christ might be. Yeah, well, one of the Rothschilds. One of the sons. He might be one of them. One cry to him. Or cry to Allah. You Muslims, cry to Allah. See if Allah going to rise up and save all you. Cry to whoever God all you have again. The Rastas, all you cry to Selassie. See if he want to rise up and save all you. Cry, all you want to cry and beg them because the Lord going to bring all good hell on this earth. Sometimes you never even see before him. We don't never see him. I never. We just talking. We just talking. It's the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to give you strength to endure that day. That's why we doing his work. Because hey, none of we here never see the kind of things that want to take place in the world. When the Lord bring that destruction, we never see it. We could just speculate off what the scriptures say. We could just go off what the scriptures say. And by imagination or image in the mind, to know, to think what one come, but what actually one be.
This is Isaiah chapter 42, starting at verse 8. It says, I am Yahweh, that is my name, and my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven images. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
I say you don't need glory to another. The Lord our God in one have glory that you have about Hashem Yahushua and get. Alright? Lord our God can go and say, hey, I do this or I do that. When the Lord bring mass death and destruction on this earth, you're going to know because you have about Hashem Yahushua bring it. And it's the God who the Israelites, the bumps who are seen on the street corners, the ones who all you're saying is vagrants, and all you're saying is nobodies, and who will have nothing. And if we can do nothing better with the life other than to come outside here and make noise in all your head, the God who them men and them declared, all you want to know that the God who bring the destruction and all you.
That's right.
When all you see his men in a safe position and all you in a fucked up position.
Well, it says, John, we said the 1. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O ye earth, the words of my mouth.
My doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech distill as dew, as a small rain upon the tender herb, as the showers upon the grass. Because I will publish the name of Yahweh, ascribe ye greatness unto our power. He is the rock. His work is perfect, for all his ways are judgment and the power of truth, and without iniquity, just and righteous he. It says, they have corrupted themselves. Their spot is not the spot of the children, of his children. They are a perverse and crooked generation. It says, do ye thus require the Lord, O foolish people, and unwise? Is not thy father that hath brought thee? Hath he not made thee and established thee? I'm going to make it.
Oh, gosh. I'll jump on it. Yeah, the Most High says he may call you and establish all you. God says he may call you and establish all you, and all you refuse to hear what the Most High had to say and do what the Most High said to do. But you want to do all your own will.
Right? Yeah. Even amongst Israel, amongst the so-called circumcised, right? Because clearly the words of Yahweh Shemiah, they're playing, you know. The words of Yahweh Shemiah trying to play. He said what? Don't let anybody basically confuse you about the simplicity of Yahweh Shemiah, roughly paraphrasing, right? It's simple, but guess what? You have to find some kind of deep, some kind of miraculous, some kind of mysterious kind of way. These are like, the Lord coming from the sea, right? You can have sex on the Sabbath and all this kind of craziness and you're coming about. That the Passover is not a solemn feast day. You understand? All these different things. You're making this thing hard, right? But it's only filtration system for the Lord don't desire. You understand? It says, Deuteronomy 32 and verse 16. They provoked him to jealousy with strange gods, with abominations provoked they him to anger. They sacrificed unto devils, not to power, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not. Of the rock that got thee, thou art unmindful, and hast forgotten power that formed thee. And when the Lord saw it, he abhorred them because of the provoking of his sons and daughters. Yeah, so well actually hey, you can't be in this day and age calling yourself an Israelite and saying that you're God in Christ. Right? Christ is a perverse spirit. It's clear to see. Right? It's clear to see. Right? The Lord said what? If anybody comes preaching another anointed, another Christ, right? You end up in him a curse. Right? These people are cursed. They're not going to spread out Yahweh Shemiah. They're out here to be seen of men. Also because of this, we talk about them filling their bellies. Right? Their bellies really go back to their pockets. You understand? They are to the filthy lucre. Right. They are the hirelings. Right? These men are the hirelings. The hirelings don't care for the flock. Right? The shepherd care for the flock. The scripture says no other shepherd will they follow, the elect. Right? No other shepherd they will follow. But the good shepherd, he will go after that one sheep. Right? So can't you all see it? These men, they're not men of the Lord. Right? These churches, they are hirelings. Right? They're after the lucre. They're not after the mind of pleasing Yahweh Shemiah. They're misusing the grace. They're misusing the liberty. You understand?
This is the book of Philippians chapter 1 and verse 15. Some indeed preach Yahweh Mashiach, but preach the anointed, even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill. The one preach Yahweh of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds, but the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel.
This is what great Muslim is. We set for the defense of the gospel. Right? It is the truth 100%. Right? And we humble because when we do when we go off, we come out and we say we go off, we apologize. Right? And we correct it, we make right. Right? We strive for that perfection, but in honesty. Right? Well,
It says, verse 18, what then notwithstanding every way, whether in pretense or in truth, a Mashiach is preached, and I therein do rejoice, yea, and will rejoice, for I know that this shall turn to my salvation through your prayer and the supply of the Spirit of a Mashiach, Yahushai.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we have to justify the house of Great Milson or the church of Great Milson. Yahushai, Yahushai is going to justify it. Right? As long as we stay in the script and say truthful to the word and say sincere, right? We're going to be justified because the Lord said so by our words. We're going to be justified because He's going to be justified. Because He's going to be glorified. Because He's not going to be made a liar. He said He's not, the Most High is not a man. The Most High is not as man, and it is Son of the Most High that they should lie. Right? Because power is in their hands. Right?
Habakkuk 2 verse 5 the word of soul which is lifted up is not upright, but the just shall live by his faith. They say you are justified. How are you going to be justified? Through we believe. Alright? His faith will be justified by a belief in the Lord. So you can talk what the fuck what you want. We justify. Yeah. The Lord justifying it. Because we come here, we get on the apostles and the correct doctrine of the Bible. Right? We justify. Who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect?
This is the book of Romans chapter 8 and verse, I'll start at verse 32. So like at verse 33. Who shall lay anything to the charge of Yahweh Baal Shem Yoshi's elect? It is Yahweh that justifieth.
The Lord who justifies. The Lord justifying. So why we believe in it? All of we here believe in the Lord. I'm trying hard every day to keep that belief strong. But we believe in the Lord. That's why we're here. That's right. That's why we're here, because we believe in Him. That's right.
The book of Psalms, chapter 116 and verse 10. I believe, therefore have I spoken. I was greatly afflicted.
Yeah, we believe. That's why we're here. We speak because we believe. And hey, true that belief is what justifying me before Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushai and the elect men. Now the two-thirds could come up and talk how much shit they want. They could say, well, you do this wrong, or you do that wrong, or you do the other wrong, or you do what you... Where's their works? Exactly. Where your works? We believe still. You understand? You could all of we in the flesh have something that we do wrong. All of we, if it's a kind of fucking argument you want to bring out against you, we have faults. All of we have faults. We do wrong. All of we do wrong. So all of we have faults. Scripture say all have sinned and fallen short of the glory. All of we have faults. So if you want to go wrong a carnal road and a carnal argument against you, so what? Yeah, we have faults, but hey, you can't take away we believe in Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushai. That's right. And that is what justifying us before the throne of the Heavenly Father. So even if we break down a scripture wrong, we go back and we correct the scripture that we just broke down wrong. Because why? We fear the Lord ultimately to at the end of the day. We are fearing Him. We know that hey, we want to disrupt or disrespect the Lord's word. So we go back and we correct the scripture. We go and say something wrong and just leave it at that and say, well boy, to hell with that. No. No, we don't do that. Like IYC doing right now. That's saying that the section on the Sabbath is biblical, not wrong. That is off the scripture, and not scripture. That is non-scriptural. But they're not going and correct it. You know why? Because there's wicked men too at the end of the day. Because whatsoever is not of faith is sin. Scripture say that too.
Isaiah 54 verse 70. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, said the Lord.
That's right. Our righteousness is of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushai. Righteousness is not of men. Righteousness is not of men, it's of the Lord. The Lord is the one who made me righteous in His eyesight. Right. God willing, you know.
I don't know that piece of fine. Piece of say White judge is another man's inheritance.
I black.
Unto his
I black.
own-
There's no black man. There's no white man. I white.
unto his own master, head and right hand. Right? So, you know, yeah. White judge is another, yeah.
Romans chapter 14 verse 4. Who art thou that judgest another man's servant to his own master, standing or falling? Yea, he shall be holding up.
He shall be what?
Holding up.
Yeah. No, we're not doing this work for the eyes of men. We're doing this work to become pure. Because that's what the scripture says in Revelation. We're going to be presented pure to the Lamb. We are what? We be made chaste virgin. We purging away the iniquity. We made pure for the Lamb. Uncorrupted. Uncorruptible. Go ahead.
For the Most High is able to make him stand.
Yeah. What we want to do, we want to stand in righteousness. But our righteousness belongs to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He's the driving force. He's the humility. He's the everything that hey, being able to take reproof, correction, rebuke. Right? There are men that are going through this truth and they're irreprovable. The scripture says, now let's puff it up. But the scripture says in Matthew chapter 5, I'm going to get out real quick. Matthew chapter 5.
One of the reasons why we are justified by the Lord, because we get contrite heart and a broken spirit. And every time we get reproved, we sorrow to repentance. You see, and there's a lot of even people who in the truth, who claim they're in the truth, claim that they're Israelites, they don't like to repent. You have to make sure you repent on a daily basis. You know, the scripture tells you if a man says sin not, calling the Most High a liar. You see, we sinning every day. Right now we have all filthy clothing with knit fabric. You see, the Sabbath was a couple hours ago. You know, brothers have to buy food today. You see, all these things.
So Matthew chapter 5 verse 5. Verse 4, blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Verse 5, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. You understand? Blessed are the meek, right? Irreprovable. They're not meek, they're being proud. The opposite of meek is being proud. The opposite of humble is being proud, being arrogant. You understand? The Most High said what? Through his son, he said what? He's going to abase the proud and exalt the humble. Right? Hey, in Sirach, this is what it says in Sirach. This is what it says in Sirach. It says Sirach chapter 3 and verse 17. My son, go on with thy business in meekness, so shalt thou be beloved of him that is approved. Who is approved? Yahushai. He sits at the right hand of his father. Right? And this is who we desire to please Yahushai. Not please men. Not please the camp leader. Not please the head of the church, the bishop. We out here to what? To work out our salvation with fear and trembling. The scripture says that every man be persuaded in his own mind. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Right? If you're in a church and you just blindly following the leaders, guess what? If the blind follow the blind, they both fall into a ditch. Right? These men, they're teaching heresies. Right? These men, they're teaching heresies. It says, Sirach. Go ahead, you go ahead up. I try to find this one with you.
It's the book of Psalms chapter 51 and verse 16. For thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offering. The sacrifices of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai are a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart, where Yahweh power thou will not despise.
Right now we get the sacrifice. And I was meditating on that during the week why we use the sacrifice, why the Most High, ask for sacrifice from us. And what comes to mind is that every time we sin, we have to present a lamb or a turtle dove. There is something that's coming out from our soul. You see? And now it's spiritual. Every time that we sin, we go off, the Most High chastise us, take something away from us. You see? So now the Most High wants us, our body, a broken heart and a contrite spirit, to show how merciful He is.
That's right.
You know?
Book of Romans chapter 12 and verse 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that He present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service.
God, because we to the point right now that there's nothing that we could give to the Lord but our own self. You see? Not even that is enough. But they show how merciful the Lord is. Right? I think you get Titus chapter 3.
Let's bring this piece up here now. Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh power, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Yahweh power, which is your reasonable service.
Yeah, because we ain't nothing else to give. Ain't nothing else we could give. See?
3 verse 10, right? Titus chapter 3 verse 10. A man that is an heretic. Verse 5. Right. Titus chapter 3 verse 5. Not by works of right. Right. Titus chapter 3 verse 4. But after that the kindness and love of our power, our Savior towards man appeared, not by works of righteousness, which we have done, but of
that which we have done. The scripture tells you that our righteousness is as good as wrath. You see? Because once you break one law, you break all. Going through good, trying to do your best on the Sabbath day, and then you see a woman pass with some tight ass, you know, some titties and ass out, you know, and you being a man now, you want to look. You see? And then you going to have to slap yourself back together.
It says, to His mercy He saved us by the washing of regeneration and renewing of the Holy Spirit. It says, which He shed on us abundantly through Yahushua HaMashiach, our Savior. It says that being justified by His grace, we should be made heirs according to the hope of eternal life.
See, that's how we justify by Yahweh to our faith. But you start defiling everything, so change the law, change the ordinances, flip the earth out of course. You know? Yeah.
It says, this is a faithful saying, and these things I will that thou affirm constantly, that they which have believed in the Most High might be careful to maintain good works. These things are good and profitable unto men. Right?
Now we justify by Yahweh.
Book of Romans. Speaking concerning what we justify by. Justified by works.
And you have to look to Yahweh Yahushai for salvation. You know? You can't be offended in this world. If you offended, there's it for you. Because when the second is was this chapter 2, there's no other person but Yahushai is the one that giving out them crumbs. You know? He is the one that put in the crumb on each and every man that work out their own salvation. See?
This is the book of Romans chapter 9 and verse 31. But Israel, which followed after the law of righteousness, had not attained to the law of righteousness. Wherefore, because they sought it not by faith, but as it were by the works of the law, for they stumbled at that stumbling stone.
Yeah, God, because Israel was just keeping the law for keeping the law. But we, through Yahweh, we keep the law by faith. Right? Israel was going off, sinning willfully, and then go and present a lamb, present a turtle dove, a sheep, a goat. But through Yahweh, we keep the law.
Psalms 50 verse 7 says, Hear my people, Israel, hear my people, and I will speak for Israel, and I will testify against. I am the Most High, even thy power. I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices or thy burnt offerings that have been continually before me. I will take no bullock out of thy house, nor he goat out of thy folds, for every beast of the forest is mine, and all and the cattle upon 1,000 hills. I know all the fowls of the mountains, and the wild beasts of the field are mine. If I were hungry, I will not tell thee, for the world is mine, and the fullness thereof. Will I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? Offer unto the Most High thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High, and call upon me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me.
God, that's why we in this state. And that's why the Most High bring us so low to raise us up back, to glorify His name, and to show how merciful He is. You see? Yeah.
This is Amos chapter 5, verse 22. It says, though ye offer meat burnt offerings, and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy mouth.
You don't want no sacrifice with blemish. Right? The Most High want a broken and contrite heart.
So like an example of that is what? In the Catholic Church, 2 days before Ash Wednesday, they always go and play Mass. Or, and all the other fornication that they do leading up to them 2 days. And then they know on the Wednesday, right? They come and they get ashes and they forgive them for your sins. Jesus Christ walks over your Hamash and your shine us walks through. You understand? The Lord say He hate because you're wicked. The Catholic Church organization itself, if you all can agree that as being Israelites, you all agree that Christianity and Catholicism is not the way. So now within Israel, if you see the same heresies, how you can't see that? How you can't see that? I'm not telling you that you can have sex on the Sabbath. I'm not telling you that the Passover is not a solemn feast day. Right? And all the other heresies are going on behind closed doors and not exposed yet.
So why they could do that and say those things, but they're worshiping Yahweh Hashem, they're worshiping God and Christ.
Exactly. It's the same spirit. It's the same spirit. It's the same spirit because Christianity, it teaches us what? That Jesus Christ died for your sins. Right? So if He died for your sins, it's a free for all, which is a lie. According to the scriptures, it's a lie. The scripture says the Most High gave us not a license to sin. Right? Be careful of interpretation to add sin unto sin. Right? The Most High gave us statutes, laws, and commandments from day one. And He said in Hebrews 1 that He's the Lord and He's changed not. Right? He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. And Malachi 3 verse 6. I'm the Lord and I change not. Therefore He says that you come and consume. We're not going to be consumed and He come in and destroy wind. Right? Which is what? Thermonuclear fire. This is not going to hit up. Not going to be shut up into America and the front of the states. Well, that's up there.
Isaiah 66 verse 1. Thus said Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, the heaven is my throne and the earth is my footstool. Where's the house that He will build me unto me? And where's the place of my rest? For all those things have mine hand made, and all those things have built, saith the Lord. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word.
Plain to the point. You see? The Most High wants you to fear Him. And if you're wise, you would fear the Lord. Right? You would pacify the wrath of a king. Yeah, that's good. Ecclesiastes chapter 10.
So it's scared when the Lord talk. You understand? But when you come back here for judgment, you don't want to stand up. When the Lord tell me otherwise, you don't stand up.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 4. If the spirit of the ruler rise up against thee, leave not thy place, for yield and pacify great offenses. You see? So there's what the Lord wants. The Lord wants you to be humble.
Yield.
To yield.
Submit.
Submit yourself. With fear and trembling. And He will clothe you, He will feed you, He will deliver you, He will protect you 24/7. King David said, I foresaw the Lord always at my right hand. The Lord always did, even when He was in hell, when He doing well, when He ain't doing well, the Lord always did.
This is Ezekiel chapter 22. I'll start at 26. It says, the priests have violated my law and have profaned my holy things. They have put no difference between holy and profane.
Yeah, do as you like. You have no discernment. Yeah.
It says, neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean, and have hid their eyes from my Sabbaths, and I am profane among them.
There's the Christianity, and the Israelite who are Christianity.
Everybody teaching that it's going to get our sex on the Sabbath. So the profane in the Sabbath.
Yep.
Their so-called Sabbath is already the Sabbath anyway. They do it on Friday, Saturday worship.
But they say they need to power. They say
They have no understanding in that church. They have no understanding in that church. But as the apostle said, we'll be bringing it out. The laws are oil. Whatever oil they had, they lost it. You understand?
And they don't even know, they don't even see. They don't even why.
The pro. You could have pro. You could have pro. If it's one thing, right? Hey. Scripture and Job said, we have an issue to say that they themselves going to speak on it on their own transgression. Right? But when the account came about of them saying that they can eat pork, and the only way because one of them that they are faith is that they eat pork in front of them, right? With the Lord, right? Eat pork in front of them, right? Proud, they did that, and then guess what? Again, when this man comes with the spirit, he said, well, I had pleasure. I read it in the book of Jeremiah. I had something in Jeremiah. So it's like they always justify what they're doing by what they themselves do. If you understand what I'm saying, the heads themselves, they justify what the congregation should do by what they do. You understand? They're wicked as hell.
We'll finish it. Let's go to the next verse. The same Ezekiel 22 verse 27. It says, the prince in the midst thereof are like wolves ravishing the prey. Right?
Then before to them, there was wolf.
Done.
And the ravishing the prey. By lead them astray with a fuckery.
Done.
You understand?
It says, to shed blood and to destroy souls to get dishonest gain.
This is it. Numbers come with capital. You understand? It tell you in Psalm 7:2 that pleasure come with more sleep. It tell you that. Yeah. You understand?
Hey, if I can bring all this back, Michelle. This is
if you don't know what you're doing, okay, you see, you grow up in a Christian church, you know, you tell yourself you love God, and you go around there preaching the normal Christian doctrine. That is one thing, but you still know the truth and feed your people alive. A different thing.
When they know what they're doing, sheep are very passionate. I was going to say about my people and from
This is Micah chapter 3 verse 1. And they said, and I said, here I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment? Who ate the good and loved the evil? Who pluck off their skin from off them, and their flesh from off their bones? Who also eat the flesh of my people, and flay their skin from off them, and they break their bones and chop them in pieces, as for the pot and as flesh within the chaldron.
So imagine that all people was already in a state of being dry bones, and these prophets come and these false prophets come in and make it worse. They're breaking the bones, they're ripping off that flesh, they're ripping off the sinews that these prophets are all trying to reestablish on the nation of Israel, trying to build them back. And while we building, these men fucking tearing up. That's why we gotta continue to prophesy against them. As the Lord told Ezekiel, say, Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds. You know, I prophesy by their own means. I prophesy over their own imagination. And that's what these guys do. They prophesy by their own means. But what the people love to have it, so the scripture right, what he says. But what these people want to hear is exactly what these men feeding them. You understand? They're lost. They're feeding them. They're lost because all people want to hear, yeah, go ahead and have sex on the Sabbath. That's something that they want to hear. You know? So that's how they catch men. You know? By telling the people, hey, things that they would need, that they want to hear, people want to hear school words. They don't want to see us to divine. They don't want to hear prophecies. You understand? They want to hear that they're in something where they could be less disciplined. Or people they lack discipline. You know?
They can have the best of the both worlds.
And the scripture said the past you see. You understand? And to make them twice in the chain of fucking hell. You understand? Just so you can function at your monthly thing. Yeah, you can follow Yana. You understand? Most I show who's the false prophet and who's the true prophet. That's right. Both belongs to the Most High.
And that's what I say by all this has to come. Just so that you know can show who's approved.
Yeah. And that's how the leg of the seed that you can say, no, I'm going off. These men is the true prophet. That's how the leg gets sealed through. So it had to happen like this. That's how the leg gets sealed. They're going to hear the voice of Yahweh Shai. And they're going to follow the voice. But you reprobate. Go follow their wolf.
You know what they say in a parent and child relationship. They say that I don't want my child to be my friend. Because when the child is a friend, you give it a break orders and get to hear with too much. You understand? And you've lost the respect and all that kind of thing. You want to be a father to your son, and let him be a son to the father. Let the relationship be a base, you understand? And that is basically with the Most High. There's the same thing with the Most High. We look at the basically no body, you know.
We subordinate. Because hey, what make us less than a servant and friends? That we do the will of the Father.
Exactly.
Now we say, he say he no longer call us servants, he call us friends as long as we do his will.
Exactly. Abraham was a friend unto the Most High. Because why? He was listening, he was obeying the word of the Most High. He put not his son away from the blade. You understand? He went according to the words of the Most High. So he could have, that way the Most High referred to him as a friend. Because he was obedient, he's an obedient servant.
Like it.
It'll be a friend and you want to have sex on the Sabbath.
If I may say, the scripture also says a friend is known in adversity. You know, so the men of the Lord that going through all this adversity right now and sticking to the truth and holding fast to the truth, hey, they be worthy to be called friends. Because why? A friend is known in adversity, and we the men, hey, prophets, they let out here, they grinding it out to the adversity, to all the turmoil in this world, to all the oppressions, you stick it to your boss on your side. You're not selling out, you're not making no covenant with death and hell. And these false prophets, you know, sticking to the doctrine. That's all.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 16. It says, Thus saith Yahweh, stand ye in the way and see and ask of the old paths, where's the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your soul. But they said, you will not walk therein. Also I said, watchmen over you, saying, hark to the sound of a trumpet, but ye said, you will not hark. I basically advise you to listen. Even in the law, if I may say, even in the law say if copulation spill on a man, lying wait until the evening pass and wash yourself with water. So now, when you're having sex, you're going to still see that copulation.
He's saying that you're unclean till evening, you don't wash yourself. Don't wait until evening, you don't wash yourself.
Can't, Salam. Thank you. So, what I was saying is that if that your copulation come and making you unclean, you're going to be making yourself unclean, and you say, what if you do that?
Sex is unclean.
Can't.
It's unclean. That's why when he went out to war, when the Apostle Goodbye, this video, he broke it down. When the Most High came to speak to the children of Israel, he said, I know you see, the only men stay away from the woman 3 days. Have no sex with the woman for 3 days. Right? There's a period of purification to deal with the Lord. For the Lord to even come in the presence. You understand?
So when the sperm come up, corner, you think, say, you have to wash it out and bring yourself and until you have to suffer down. God.
I wish you just say any words of that mouth and the meditation that I had, be acceptable in their sight, O Lord. Yeah? You understand? These men not meditating on truth, they're meditating on wickedness. Right? I can bring all the precept up, I can bring all that a little short understanding that I have. So I can read from James chapter 1 verse 17. James 1 verse 17.
Book of James chapter 1 verse 17. Right? And it says, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above.
Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above. Go ahead.
And coming down from the Father of lights.
Coming down
from the Father of lights.
Coming up on the Father of lights. Right? Is it?
With whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning.
Right? The Father of lights. We know that I speak Yahweh. What was it light? Light is the spirit. Because within us all, there's a spark. How we know that? When it died, was the first thing I put? Cold, right? Because the Most High put away that spirit from you, right? And when you go to 1 Kings chapter 1, let's have a word from the Bible. 1 Kings chapter 1, let's have a word.
1 Kings chapter 1 verse 1. And it says, 1 Kings 1:1, it says, now King David was old and shaken in years, and they covered him with clothes, and he got no heat.
Got no what?
Heat.
Go ahead.
Wherefore his servant said unto him, let there be sought for my lord the king a young virgin, and let her stand before the king, and let her cherish him, and let her lie in thy bosom, that my lord the king may get heat.
He may get what?
Heat.
Right. Heat. Right? Heat. Light produce heat, energy. Right? Read Exodus chapter 35 verse 5.
Exodus chapter 35 verse 3.
Exodus 35 verse 3.
Exodus chapter 35 and verse 3. And it says, ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
Upon the Sabbath day. Right? One of the things that happens is that what? I always remember the apostle saying, breaking it down. Chemistry come on the word come. Which goes back to what? Heat. Right? When you have chemistry between you and a woman, as I said, you all have chemistry between one another. You have heat.
God.
They're showing you there what in Kings with King David. The go the virgin for him to go get that heat. Right? But that heat go back what enraging or enlightening the spirit, raising up the spirit. Right? So when you're exercising, you're how there because he's the father of the lights. Right? So you turn up that heat. Actually, I don't want to rest on the Sabbath day. You understand if you get a point where I'm coming from, right?
God.
The Lord said, don't tell me no heat on the Sabbath day. Hey, you started, I'm going to bring it on, you start your engine, is actually a heat, that's fire right there.
I can't remember the piece of fan. We fell over again, this is this guy, like, you see the light of some strange fire or something, so.
Son.
Sorry, you're on sun.
This guy was disintegrated.
The light fire on the Sabbath, that strange fire.
Yeah, I think that's strange fire.
Strange fire. 10 and 1 to 2. It's Leviticus. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Leviticus 10, 1 and 2, it says, and Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took either of them his censer, and put fire therein, and put incense thereon, and offered strange fire before the Lord, which he commanded them not. And there went out fire from the Lord and devoured them, and they died before the Lord.
Hey, a fire don't make you unclean. You understand? Sex does make you unclean. So, where's the what you want to say? You then get punishment for that. So you say no, like fire on the Sabbath, you get punishment for that. When sex is that greater, a matter of fact, you make it more heat.
Yeah, but why on that day? Just 600 years now? Not one to rest. Eh? One day to rest.
One little something discipline.
You can't show discipline. You need to you have to burst like the man who's the burst. Yeah, you.
Exodus. Exodus 20 and verse 8. It says, remember the Sabbath day, keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahweh thy power. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy servant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy strangers that is within thy gates.
6 days. That's 6 days. Do your pleasure.
Hey, but it in the scripture said the commandment not previous. If you have a ass and phone you on Sabbath day, most I allow it to go and pull it out. You understand? It's not like if you have a knife in your throat and you understand something, so hey, something wrong with it. You can say that read the scripture while you found something like that.
Hey, the Lord said turn away, turn away from thy own thought, from thy own pleasure, and serve him. It's just one day give praise and glory. Hey, the Most High have angels, 24 elders, like praising them 24/7, 6 days a week, sorry, 7 days a week. Them angels just there, them elders just there praising Yahweh Shah. You have one day out of the week every week. You know? And you can't get to know that.
That'd be wicked, like, that's what Brother Barra said. But when I look at it spiritually too, right? The Most High work, the Most High do the marvelous work. Because what? The Most High packed up the bridges. And they got elect in these various camps. You understand? They got elect still in these different let's call it Dominion, let's call them. Different Dominion, let's call it different what is used?
Denomination.
Different denominations. So all these things the Most High working in marvelous work. You understand? So the Most High said going to set against evil. You understand? It's a balance.
God.
Most High work in balance. Right? That's like
some concern, you know. I can't remember the precept exact, but they went something like this. They will know who's approved by the Most High. You understand? by these things, you will know who's approved of the Most High. You understand? Because the Lord said that these things will come in the last days. You'll have mockers, scoffers, you'll have the hirelings, you will have all these other false prophets, false teachers, all these other things. Right? But you must have the resistance to know where the voice is true.
Basic book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 16. For she goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her as wisdom. It says, show it herself favorably unto them in the ways and meet them in every thought. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. And love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. You understand?
You got to discipline. You got to discipline over your desire, over your pleasure. You understand? You have no discipline. You just a loose cannon. That's who you is. Loose cannon. Just like nigga.
You have to have a person for that.
Proverbs 25, verse 28. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls.
Loose cannon right there.
No rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down without walls. Because each one of us become that city. It's the city Jerusalem. It's the city of peace. Right? But if you have no rule, you're out of order. The chain will be as strong as the weakest link. You understand? So, hey, a little leaven, leaven the whole lump. And hey, we just see now that fucking lump of IUIC just rising and rising and rising. So you know what? That's how the container ain't going to be able to hold. You understand? But these men are proud. They're proud. What?
Second Ezra chapter 7 and verse 20 says, for there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of power that is set before them.
Because they despise the law of Yahweh Shai. That's chapter 9 and what?
7 and 20.
7 and 20, read 9 and 11. Right? But these are the same men that say the law, the law, the law. They're outside here, 9 and 11.
Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 11. It says, and they that have loathed in my law,
Lord in my law means despise.
while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was opened unto them.
Yeah, the place of repentance. Now is the time to repent, because Yahweh shall come back here to the doors of repentance still open. Right? But the law, they despise the law. But these men are it goes to show that they are hypocrites. Because they are the ones that are out here. The law, the law, the law. Hey, where your friends is at, young man? Where your friends is at? Don't you know that you are Israelite? Where's your beard at? The law, the law, the law. But what do?
It says, it says, my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not.
They understood not. They understood not, but then what? They despise it. Right? The Lord called it what he said when the scribes and Pharisees, he said, do as they say, but don't do as they do. Because they say and do not. Right? Hey, and this is some of these other questions. Israelite churches or denomination. Yeah, you all clearly showing yourselves that you are not sent by Yahweh Shai.
This is Genesis chapter 26.
Hey, so like just cut across. They say they understood not, right? The door of repentance open. The Lord said he's not slack on some of his promises. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 11, right? As men call slackness. This is the reason why the Lord didn't deliver us yet. Besides prophecies, but he wants his men to come into repentance, right? So as Yahweh was saying just now, they have elect up in these churches to come out and to serve the Lord in spirit and in truth, right? The Lord wants one and such to worship the Lord in spirit and in truth, right? He wants them to repent. Go ahead. You go ahead.
This is Genesis chapter 26. I start verse 4, verse 5 says, and I will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of heaven, and I will give unto thy seed all these countries, and in thy seed shall all nations of the earth be blessed, because that Abraham obeyed my voice and keep my charge, my commandments, my statutes, and my laws. Genesis 26, 4 and 5. So you see, hey, you have a reward to get by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, sir.
The best of your ability. And to be malicious with it.
Yeah, the Most High is a water of them that diligently seek him.
You say he's not unrighteous to forgive that they forget those that the sacrifice and the labors of love.
And even if they ain't get a reward, hey, keeping it is a right thing, right? You want to look like a beast,
This is book of Job chapter 2, verse 3. This is what separates Job from the rest of the people on earth. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Satan, hast thou considered my faithful servant Job, that there is none like him on earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feared God and eschewed evil, like you point there.
Someone that feared the Most High, right? I think she was the title. Perfect, faithful, and upright. Because he feared the Most High. You understand? So when you fear the Most High, your title and apply to you.
The word perfect was complete.
That complete understanding.
Yeah, he was totally fullness. Most High gave him that his completeness made him upright. He was walking like a beast. He wasn't having sex with animals. And that either my picture say 9 out of 10 women sleep with dogs. Yeah, I sleep with dogs. Right? Job say he would have and either my picture's dog. Right? With the beast. That's how because he understand what kind of creatures they are. They themselves are not upright. They are beasts.
That's right.
Right? These other nations, they are beasts.
If I could just say, one thing the other nations has always say, I think they say it in Daniel, they say it in Esther, that these people have a lot diverse from everybody else.
I think they say it in Judith too. Judith today. They say that in Judith. They say it in Daniel with Nebuchadnezzar. When Daniel would bow down to the statue of Nebuchadnezzar, every time they had the symbol, the harp, go ahead, yeah, precepts, go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and verse 37. It says, "Or receive the gift that is given you, and be glad, give thanks unto him that hath called you to the heavenly kingdom. Arise up and stand, behold, the number of those received in the feast of Yahweh, which are departed from the shadow of the world, and have received glorious garments of Yahweh. It says, take thy number, O Zion, and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of Yahweh."
Yeah, Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 5. It said, "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as Yahweh my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whether ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations."
So we are witnesses. The word martyr means witnesses, right? And they also witnessing us, right? The scripture says, "The eye shall see the teachers." They shall no longer be away in a corner anymore, right? Go ahead. Say this is what? This is your wisdom.
Yeah, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
In the sight of all these nations. Now we out here as men, representing our bodies as living sacrifice, or representing ourselves as men. Men of Yahweh, Mashim, Yahushua. We have beards. We keep the Sabbath, right? We keep the holy days and feast days according to the scriptures, right? We separate ourselves from the world, the carnival, Right? Yeah.
False image.
God.
Doing a false image there.
Yeah. You're correct. Yeah, that's a false image. Right?
Yeah, I guess so. Say, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Yeah, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. Because once we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, we're going to live. Ultimately, if we had done it then, we would have lived. Adam, he died at 900 and something years. But why? Because man was created to die, man was created to live. But because he sinned, the wages of sin is death. Alright? So the breaking of the law, statutes, and commandments bring forth what? Death. Right? But in these last days, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments is going to bring us life. One, because what we're going to perform favorable in the sight of the Most High. And two, he's going to deliver his elect in that time.
That's right.
And even if we do die, we're still going to live. Because the death in Yahushua is going to arise first. And his death, Yahushua's death was for the redemption of our nation. We're going to be immortal in the kingdom to come. We're never going to die. But these heathens, they're going to have that. You know why? Because they're not going to be made perfect. We're going to have to rule over them. We're going to be the immortals. Why do you think he so make them movies, Immortals and classic titles and all that shit? Because they know. Right? I don't have a punchline I want to get right here.
Verse 7. For what nation is there so great, who have the Most High so nigh unto them?
Yeah, we great. And we have a power so nigh unto us. Imagine that. The scripture says so. Right? But these fucking leaders will come outside and throw milk and honey and rice and flowers on a stone every morning. And their God still far off. Because it is not no God. The scripture says so. The gods of the other nations are no gods. Jesus Christ is not no God. You understand? He's not no God, he's not no power. The Lord said so. Your pride is what lifting you up. The Most High give you a time to rule. But guess what? The kingdom come to try. You understand?
They say, for what nation is there so great, who have the Most High so nigh unto them, as Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, our power is in all things that we call upon him for.
Hey, the Most High said he entered not into unclean places. We keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. What's going to happen? You're going to remain clean. And Yahweh is going to fill your temple. You are the temple of the Most High. Which temple you are? You were bought with a price and not of your own. You understand?
Free from sin. Like
face of us apart. You understand? This thing is about understanding. So if you're unclean when you have sex, how the hell you can have sex on the Sabbath?
So that if I may say, when David, right? Samuel, when he went and hide himself, David went and hide himself for 3 days in 2 Samuel chapter 20. And he went and meet the priest. 1 Samuel, Tawara, you went to meet the priest, and what he say? If the men have at least kept themselves for a moment, they might be for 3 days. Might be able to eat the shoe bread. Yeah. So showing that on holy days, which is Sabbath is a holy days, you can't perform them kind of acts.
Yeah, when the temple having sex. Even when you're coming out and do the works, because this is the altar of the Lord.
Next thing is, you gotta be real simple too. For somebody to tell you, if you know the law, you know it on your own personally that Sabbath day is a holy day. Hey, you're supposed to know that the person who's teaching you this, trying to lead you astray.
So Matthew 13 and verse 11 says, he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
James chapter 4 verse 17. Therefore to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin.
It is sin. No? That knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. But some of you are following them blindly. start just following men blind.
That's in another man take it wrong.
Right. Even angel, woman.
The book of Acts chapter 5 and verse 29, it says, then Peter and the other apostle answered and said, ought to obey God rather than men. Yeah. But I was just saying this. So because you know you're gonna whoever your apostle going up. You know? And we're not getting the scriptures. Hey, you are a leader congregation. Right? You are told that you pastor, you are pastor there. Yeah?
It's really simple to make a man come with a doctrine teaching you that you can have sex on the Sabbath and you can fall.
Because you come out here, you're responsible for you. I want you to say, I don't confidence, I don't want to lie down to the right.
Jeremiah chapter 70, verse 5. Thus said Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart depart from the Lord.
Most are manifesting all these actors in this movie. Give me the lights on. Lights on. Lights on.
Basically, they could teach you when I guys to go and drink beach and thing. And go and drink lion, the thing that kill grass and all kind of thing.
Yeah, they'll clean the system. I believe that what they're going to do.
Don't be surprised. Be see the video yet. Don't be surprised.
Like you pass in Africa. Pass in Africa. That's what they're going to do. They're freaking.
I'm happy to submit. This is Romans chapter 1, verse 21 and 22. But that they knew God, Yahweh power, they glorified him not as Yahweh power, neither was thankful, but became vain in their imagination, and their foolish hearts was darkened. Verse 22, professing themselves to be wise, they become fools.
Professing themselves to become wise, they become fools, because what? They put yourself out there as though you are authority in Israel, right? As though that every other Israelite can. Speaking nonsense and the truth goes with you. But your words are heretical according to the word of Yahweh. Right? Next thing you hear on the IUIC Bible. Nate right over the Bible. Yeah, it's Sabbath, the month, the new moon is the what? Full moon. Right? The Sabbath is Friday to Saturday. You can have sex on the Sabbath. The Passover is not a solemn feast day.
All you have to do is wear fringes.
All you have to do is wear fringes. And hey, you can go in here long as a woman, as a man, go in here long as a woman. Right? You can mark your beard. Come on. Let's just continue to go on and on and on. Right? That one thing, all the brothers in the not all, but your brothers, but they go and say, double honor to them. All people say, how much you know, double honor to the apostles and elders, teachers that taught us this truth, do well. Right? And salutation to the elect brethren, the sincere brothers in this world. Right? You're not sincere. You're sincerely wicked. You're not sincere to the word. You're this word, you're not trying to seek the understanding of this word, you should come out here to teach.
This is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 12. It says, if a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked.
As the somebody else was the sheep.
Yeah.
Well,
2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 30. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived.
Yeah, evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Right? That is Nate and the IUIC. That is Rakan and the GOCC. That is General Yohana and the ISPPK. Right? HOI and HOI. You understand? But anybody who doesn't come as we come in Great Millstone, all are evil men and seducers. Right? Don't come out with all them gimmicks. And you might see coming out here one. And every look shop, every day they have the purple jerseys with the fringes. You can tell them by the boots and the pants. Coming out here in some kind of militant type of form. We're not militant. We're spiritual. We're fighting a spiritual battle. The scripture says the weapons of our warfare are spiritual and not carnal. Right? So they're pulling on our strongholds. What is a stronghold? Christianity is a stronghold. So how do you fuck we going to be gathered in Christianity? How do we going to be gathered in Christ? This is Christ. You better have Christ there. Christ is the other white meat. There's pork and then there's Christ. You understand? That's the other white meat. This pig here.
Christ and them.
There's Christ and then there's pork.
Worse than swine.
Worse than swine. They're called them fucking swine too. You understand? This is a false teacher, a false doctrine, a false philosophy. Right? This is a false image. This is Central Bourget. Right? He was the son of Rodrigo Bourget, the sixth Pope of Rome. Right? Alexander Bourget set up his son Central Bourget to be the image of Christ. Right? This is not the Savior. The Savior was a dark-skinned, melanated man from the tribe of Judah.
That's right, that's
you understand? This bitch here, this bitch is a homosexual. He's an incestuous man. He had sex with his sister, the Bishop Bourget. You understand?
God.
That's who that bitch is. And this bitch say love everybody. And he's a murderer. Yeah? So he murdered his father to get into the papacy. He used extortion, he used murder, he used any means. They were called Italy's first crime family. Right? They used crime to get into power. Right?
I can say that. For them to commit crime because the word crime is about to do with crimps, which means red. There's the red guy, there's the red man here. There's the one that was born red. Like a hairy garment all, like a hairy garment all. He saw Edom as his name.
God.
These are the true criminals on the earth.
That's something here. This is Psalms 119 and 118. It says, Thou hast trodden down all them that err shall have from thy statutes, for their deceit is falsehood.
Yeah, the deceit is falsehood. The deceit, the doctrine is falsehood. That's the deceit, the doctrine is falsehood. Right? What's the end of it? IUIC teachers that what? They were really into writing a Bible, no? A Bible or a book. Right? Because they say what? That they're not going to have Jacob's trouble. That the Lord is going to come and deliver. So why are we going to need to be delivered if they're not going to have the trouble? Scripture says not to add, no take away from the book. Right? They're dangerous. They're dangerous. They are a dangerous group. Right?
Blood on their hands. But they say no trouble in coming. Peace, and there shall be no peace. When they think it's peace and safety, it's going to be sudden destruction. Gone.
This is Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 21. It says, For the pastors have become brutish and have not sought Yahweh. Therefore they shall not prosper, and all their flock shall be scattered.
First Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And no, I want to plug in this area too, because we have the stock exchange in Dow dropping below 800 yesterday or the day before. Yesterday, right? But I thought Trump was going to make America great again, which really means make America white again. because that statement goes back, that MAGA goes back to white supremacy, right? But when they say make America great, in the past, they're making it white, right? And guess what? All the income that you promise to bring back, all the outsourcing that you promise to bring back, guess what? You know why they don't have a job? Because it's the tariff that you pay upon all these different nations. China primarily, right? He's going to anger the nation, and guess what? They're going to shoot their missiles over there. They're going to shoot their missiles over there. So all these things adding up to the prophecies of Yahweh Shemel. We see that the prophecies are being made manifest. They're being made manifest. So the not being made manifest. But who's speaking about it?
I want something a couple of days ago with a Chinese man on a bus in America. Basically, what the Chinese man saying, he see a stranger in the bus and telling the stranger basically he want the stranger to fuck him. So the man say like, what? He say, yeah. And a matter of fact, he grabbed the man so, and the man battle Yana. And he saying, this is America. You can do, he say he's a homo and he have freedom to do what he wants in America. Yeah. And when you study it, you see America, that is the place, that is where they're breeding. So if you understand what the man saying, yeah, you're right. It's America. He could do it one day and he could get the answer. You might be wrong, the wrong person and they might kill you, but hey. Any 15 genders? Bisexual, transsexual, trisexual,
sexual now because the next thing you want to know,
two people are also restraining man. Man really wanted Chinese to fuck him.
This is Isaiah 19:40. It said, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua mingled with worse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every word thereof.
Egypt represents Babylon or America right now, right? The place where we've been held in bondage, we've been oppressed, right? The air in doctrine and philosophy, right? Homosexuality, lesbianism, pride. Well, them proud no fuck. Pride coming before destruction, right?
He said, as a drunken man staggering in his own vomit.
As a drunken man staggering in his own vomit, right? You're gonna fall in your vomit. For all the transgression that you're doing against your Abashim outside. King David said, against thee have I sinned, O Lord. Against thee only. Right? So who gave us the law, statutes, and commandments of the nation? Your Abashim outside. He gave them unto who? Israel. You better read it. Most people have power so nigh unto themselves. Right? He said, I've dealt so only with us. But these other nations, he had not dealt that big. We have his laws. We know what it is to make ourselves pleasurable in his sight. You understand? And that is grace and that is mercy. Right here. But they refuse. This is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 22. But this is a people spoiled, robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are none and hid in prison houses. They are for a prey and none delivered, for a spoil and none said restored. Who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? It says, who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord, he against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law. Therefore he had poured upon him the fury of his anger and the strength of the battle, and it had set him on fire round about. Yet he knew not, and it burnt him, yet he laid it not too hard. You understand?
That's speaking about it, like cursing, that describes the cursing, right? Because a good percentage are Jakes are in prison, because those are Latinos, right?
rub that spoil, rub down the identity. Right? You don't know the identity.
Wages, yeah.
We own wages to put them back to go, right?
Grandfather, I never get that money yet.
To take 40 acres on a mule.
Can't.
You saw how you wickedness in here like an air freshener. You gotta watch it, you gotta pour that, you gotta cover your nose and you want to move and before you just smell it. They turn and like, what's that telling you?
He said, I put more spirit. You understand? This me out. This is spirit. This is who the man is. The man just can't do right. You understand? That's why the most I call him deaf Adam. Not gonna argue towards right. The deaf Adam. You're not supposed to follow them piece of shit. You understand? Just like you almost say, this is America, you have right to do that. Even the sea spirit too. Yeah. You understand? She the sea spirit too. I really told you speak that tonight. A sergeant, the woman committed adultery and he threatened she. But she didn't go to the Columbia police station where he was. She went and make a report and he come down at the station and threatened she. And they arrest him. Which we do is folly. You understand? We do is folly. You understand? He the right power. That's what the police do. So they get judged by the things that they do. You know, because when a woman come make a complaint about a man massage she, they come and arrest the man. So the police them facing the whole dose. No, that's right to the paper.
When they say it to the spirit, yes, they say it.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say the police was going to get judged. To the spirit, he was in transit, and a voice telling me the police was going to get judged. But locally, last night, in Movie Tongue, they got a call. So I said, driving out, and they went on in a hump, or they went over a hump. A 5.6 he shoot on me toe. So he had the guy called rifle in thing, and he had my trigger, and he went over and shoot off the middle toe. But what's I judging now? You understand?
Yeah. I was last night.
Yeah, last night.
I was last night, right? Because it's up to this morning. There was no way if they get it to Soba corner.
5.56. Was the size of the bullet.
Most like a tornado and the police they say this island. Most like a judge are you police in this island. Because y'all are folly, y'all wicked. You understand? Y'all wicked.
They say who judge who guard the guard? Because the guard doing wickedness too. Right? When you do when you listen to somebody reports, when you hide them from our show was coming across, what was happening is that they had a whole ring where they was extorted and they was running out prostitution bars. You understand?
I think in that same thing, I think that a woman, a Venezuelan woman, caused one of them to get arrested for raping sheep. But we thought, you know, she's a Venezuelan, she just take she and go she away, but she went and reported and they hold him.
But they don't understand, the most I bring the children to you police. You understand? Most I watching our wicked deeds. And hey, they know the wicked do. They know. Them foolishness and evil do. You understand? They know. There's both people. The bad boy and the police, right? The both people. Right? But guess what? It's the most I give them what the authority right now. Right? The most I give them the authority right now. Right? But they're going to go full circle. Just like how the Asher rights, they're getting judged. They're coming across here, they're getting more judged. Right? The police, they're falling into that ring, they're getting judged. They have no integrity. They have no integrity. When it was what? Because the excuse for them for doing crime, there was like, police is public servants.
right? And for how much years they wasn't getting an increase in salary, right? But they're working hard, long hours, away from their families, right? And they're not getting an increase in wage, and they're not getting their back pay. That was the excuse why they were committing crime. How they get the increase?
See what's going on in France? See what's going on in police in France? The white playing for them. See what's going on in Hong Kong with them police? Hey, citizens in them BC the station, they surround the station. They're not coming to this island because these politicians use these police as a political tool. And you can't get caught.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's exactly
yeah, you can't get caught in the crossfire. Because when the economy collapses, there is no more police.
That's
I don't
right.
know about anarchy, there is no more police.
That's
so
right.
You can't go protect your family.
That's right.
And all the wickedness I do, the most I can judge you by those wickedness.
That's right.
You understand? These police in this island don't fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Y'all don't fear the Creator. Y'all fear to go around the place and kill the Most High heritage. Them little black boys are shooting down. We know the wicked. We know the Most High judging them. But there's the Most High heritage y'all destroying. Then the Most High that can fuck y'all up too.
See, when they turn on the elect, that's when the Lord gonna look to rise up the elect.
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 29. As in an orchard of olives upon every tree, there are left 3 or 4 olives, or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Even so in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword.
There's a coming Egyptian against Egyptian. There's a coming. You understand? But like I say, I was going out to classes and I see the police them park on the bus today. And Spirit tell me, yo, the both sides gonna start judging these police. You see the two this last year? We're fighting for the woman and one kill one?
Can.
The same area. That road fatality, back to back, 2 police. One in the Martin kill the woman, and the one on the bar tire on the bus today. And you know what the combination do? He suspend the driver's license. That's not true judgment. That's unjust judgment. Yeah. There's unjust judgment. You can learn and see them thing.
But the police can be family, don't I see that's why they're not coming and
Lord see them thing.
Mind you, Trinidad and Tobago only have 7,000 police officers.
How would they say?
Lord see them thing. We know these hits were going on the place. We know these hits is a hierarchy hits, we know. You understand? But the Lord seen everything. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai seen everything.
If I may say, about 2 years ago, a police break in an ex-co-worker of mine's house. So he brother sell drugs, but he don't deal up with that. The man's wife now coming out of the bathroom, or she wasn't, she changing somewhere between that process, and they send the man outside. Watch off the woman. Next day the police was in the man's wife job site tracking she.
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 5, from 20. It says, but this people are revolted and a rebellious heart, they are revolted and gone. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear Yahweh, our power, and give it rain both the former and the latter in the season. He reserved it unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest. Your iniquity have turned away the things, and your sins have withheld good things from you. For among my people are found wicked men, they laid wait as he that setteth snares, they set a trap they catch them, that's how my brother from kids, right? Kids like children,
Isaiah 1.
That's right. Judgment go come on your life. You shooting off your fucking toe. Right?
Yeah.
Woman, pet, be innocent.
Right here, 1.
And I just minor, I just a minor, I just something minor. There or the other day.
That's why Jesus sin is death.
Yeah. Right, but let me show you. Make sure the laws of this island are unjust. They can drive out there on the phone. They can drive out seatbelt. They can go past the speed limit because there is police. You understand?
And then when they kill by accident, under them circumstances,
yeah,
they're not being judged.
No, they're not being judged. They're not being judged. It's telling the law. A matter of fact, somebody get Exodus 22.
Just say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, our next thing is very unjust is you reckon system. Now, they can wreck your vehicle, right? And you gotta pay 500 to get back your vehicle. If you don't have that 500 and you have to take out the vehicle tomorrow, you have to pay 2 extra $100 you have to pay each day. If you don't get it 7, next day you have to pay 9. So them kidnap your vehicle, they charge you for it. And if you're going through any little problem, let me say, you're no parent and you're living from paycheck to paycheck. By the end of the, let me say it's a monthly paid worker and something happens and you buy wherever and your thing and your finance, you're not the finance. If you're, they're going from you can basically put it up for sale. Auctioning off your car, you know.
Every day you have to $200.
Them don't know what you do to get a vehicle. How long you crawl on your belly for it.
The whole system. Because even men who in jail for petty crime, when I say petty crime is crime, but when I say petty crime, you might have a man in jail for smoking weed, or having a 5-piece of weed on him, or however you go now. Right? And then you bump up now a real menace to society. And he influenced you now to become worse than that. You understand? Now the Lord, I'm not saying because these niggas out there they misuse and abuse, but the same herb, you know, that the Lord created for medicine. The way you put it inside there for, but you putting them now to meet the other wicked man to become worse. You understand? So it's a whole cycle of things. And the Most High, well, actually, as I just quote, whoever perished be innocent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give me one right here.
I say it.
See, brother, I'm going there. You see, these things we highlighted is unjust laws. You understand? And they're oppressing their own people. You understand? They're not supposed to oppress your own people.
If I could just say too, and plenty of the places where you get your vehicle wrecked, they didn't have no lines or signs and, you know what I mean? So you're in a way I was going on and you get your throat bus. And watchmen, they're making wrongs like the letter man. The wrecker making circling the place like the letter man.
Yeah, the more you wreck is more insensitive you get in. Everybody fucking wicked. That's why you learn it. Yeah. That's why you love and destroy this place.
And police just be hiding in some corners to catch you.
With the speed gun.
Catch it going on around corner.
Yeah, them like doing grass and all.
Yeah, but I should see y'all. See y'all. You understand? Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 22. Thy silver is become dross, thy wine mixed with water. Thy princes are rebellious.
Yeah, the princes, the police, you police, you are princess. You are prince. You understand? So like you are prince, so y'all are rebellious. You understand? Go ahead.
And companions of thieves.
Company of thieves. That's who you police them is. You understand? We making this up.
You
understand? Yeah, we making this up. The most I said is we are going to be doing. Right?
Plenty of them like to extort.
Yeah. A bully thing with them. You understand? But the Lord sees everything. Go ahead.
Everyone loving gifts.
Everyone loving gift. Let's take pride. You understand?
And follow it after reward.
Yeah.
They judge not the fatherless.
Yeah, they don't judge the fatherless. A man come, if a man come to say, they say, boy, I want to come to my house, man. There's somebody bringing man in my house. You understand? I want you to come to my house. They will laugh at that man. They would make mock at that man.
Pride and prejudice.
Yeah, exactly. Because they don't even know the judge. They avoid the judgment. You understand? Go ahead.
They judge not the fatherless, neither do they cause, neither do it the cause of the widow come unto them.
Yeah.
Therefore said the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease me of my adversary.
Most I say, that means he fed up. Tired of the fuckery. So you're going to ease of his adversary. Y'all are the Most High adversary. Y'all destroying the Most High heritage. We understand Jake's wicked. We know Jake fully done some evil. We know that. You understand? But y'all fall in the same category too.
And avenge me of my enemies.
The Most High are avenge. The Most High going to turn upon y'all. Right, go ahead.
And I will turn my hand upon thee.
Yeah.
And purely purge away thy dross.
Most High going to purge away your dross, your wickedness. You understand? Go ahead.
And take away all thy tin.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs chapter 14 and 21.
Yeah.
I'll start at verse 20. It says, the poor is hated. The poor is hated.
Yeah.
Every even of his own neighbor.
Yeah, the poor is hated, even of his own neighbor. You are the so-called black police in this island. You are Israelite. And you hating your own people. Hey, me brother Calab to testify for that. Other brother don't take a testify for that. When they pull you over, try to intimidate you. You're not going to intimidate him, the Lord. You understand? Our spirit over your spirit. So you're not going to intimidate me.
They are for the punishment they people do it.
Exactly.
That's what you say.
Exactly. I was set up to play the role, but y'all gonna still be judging the role that y'all gonna play. Yeah. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It says, the poor is hated even of his own neighbor,
Yeah.
but the rich had many friends.
The rich got many friends. You the rich, y'all are rich in the 1%. Y'all don't condemn their children, and them is the biggest fucking crackhead. Them totally the most mushy.
When university?
Yeah. Them got the most mushy toted. You understand? But y'all don't gun them down. Right?
They go talk about if only have that information, bring it to the police, but fuck the police.
It says, he that despises his neighbor sinneth.
Yeah, y'all sin. Y'all sin, y'all despise your neighbor is your brother. The so-called blacks in this island, the so-called Latinos, or the so-called Native American is your neighbor, is your brother. You understand? It's your brother. Alright, go ahead.
It says, but he that had mercy on the poor, happy is he.
Yeah, he have mercy on the poor, happy is he. You understand? Yeah, bring the one of them,
This is the book of Exodus chapter 21 and verse 12.
There's the German police.
It says, he that smiteth a man
Yeah.
so that he die
Yeah.
shall be surely put to death.
Yeah, let's look it up to you, police. 144. This year, they're going to be judging from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? Because they are not pull over me, Kalabam and Makazak. And the threatening me. The fucking reprobate say if the move put bullet in them.
Yes.
Yeah? And we that's normal. If the move put bullet in them.
Yeah, like that.
Huh? Jake? Mosai don't mark you already. Mosai already mark you. The angel don't take the message to the Mosai. put bullets in there. We didn't do you nothing. And we cooperate. Everything you say do, we do. You understand? Yeah, really.
Habakkuk chapter 1 verse 4.
Yeah.
Therefore the law is slack.
Yeah, the law is slack. The law is slack. And the policeman who get, the sergeant who get charged, they're going to feel it. Because you in the system, and the system throwing the back on you. You understand? That's how the most I show you, I don't want justice in the system. A woman commit adultery, but yes, say she got fucking rights. The law said put a woman to death and the man also with she. You understand?
So they spread air freshener in it?
Yeah. You understand? So the law is slack. What law is slack? The most high law is slack. You understand? Yeah, but they don't uphold the most high law too. And as the brother rightfully said, it's a lie, slackness, lawlessness. Right, go ahead.
Yeah. Therefore the law is slack.
Yeah.
And judgment do it never going forth.
Yeah, the most high judgment don't go forth. You understand? They don't go forth. Go ahead.
For the wicked do it compass about the righteous.
Yeah, the wicked compass the righteous, the Edomites. They are the wicked, this is their rulership. You understand? This system governed by their laws. And their laws say a woman could do what the fuck she want. When she come and complain about a man trying to harass she, hey, defend she. Defend she.
Yes, sir. Say, for the wicked do it compass about the righteous.
Yeah.
Therefore wrong judgment proceeding.
Yeah, wrong judgment. You understand? Like the policeman would like to fight himself. He lose the house. He couldn't take it no more.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and 11. It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
Yeah, sentence against an evil work. You understand? It's not executed speedily. Go ahead.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
That's why this land full of evil. And then these so-called wise men talking about we have a solution for crime. There's the mass of the people, there's a bunch of idiots. Year in, year go, everybody have a solution for crime, but yet still they can't stop it. You people are a bunch of idiots. Somebody give us definitely 3 and 5.
Can't stop judgment.
Exactly. You can't.
Every time they say that, they open 25 more church.
Yeah. We have solution. We gonna bring it. Right now they're bringing our FBI to help them. Hey, UJ is gonna die by the hundreds and the thousands. Yeah. Satan down here, they bring them Satan for y'all now. They bring Satan for y'all now. Right? They're gonna use drones and all them niggas in Lavatil and become a see that they're gonna get y'all. They're gonna send drones to y'all. Satan come now. You understand? Yeah.
Not too long again, you will hear the Baptist, the Hindu, the Muslim and all of them go to pray something just now.
Yeah.
Just now again.
Yeah. These people are spiritually retarded. Yeah.
Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 5. It says the just Yahweh Ba'Shem Yashai is in the midst thereof.
Yeah, the Most High is in the midst thereof. That's why he named he exists. You understand? The Most High in the midst thereof. And the scripture said, the just power. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yashai is a just power. Go ahead.
Right? It says, he will not do iniquity.
Yeah.
Every morning doing he bring his judgment to light.
Every morning, people get judged in this island. Every morning. Every day, people get judged. If it's by cancer, by AIDS, by diabetes, by car accident, by gunshot, by stabbing, falling off a cliff, by heart attack, both sides will bring the judgment. That's why the police should have it too. Both sides judging. You understand? No, that's a warning. That's a top. That's the more top. That's a top. Let me see you can take heed. You understand? Go ahead.
Okay?
Yeah.
It says, he feel it not.
Yeah, the Most High judgment feel it not. Them judgment don't feel because them judgment is come from the heavens. It's already plan out, this is how this nigga gonna die. Say don't fail, because the angels is execute them judgment. And
one just pass there and stretch your neck out looking back at us.
yeah, we know they're watching we know they're watching. Yeah. You understand? You understand? So the Most High judgment don't fail. So the angel pull the fucking trigger. You understand? Go ahead.
It says, fear it not, but the unjust know it will shame.
Yeah, 2/3 is the unjust. They see all these judgment, but yet they're still going on in the wickedness daily. You understand?
The book of Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 7. It says the memory of the just is blessed.
The memory of the just is blessed. Yeah.
But the name of the wicked shall rot.
In the name of the wicked shall rot. When you hear the name of the wicked, it's got bad taste in your spirit. Bad taste in your spirit. You understand? When you hear the name of the wicked, when you hear about Rowley, Kamla, you understand? GG. Gary. When you hear them names, it's got bad taste in your spirit. You understand? But the Most High set you up for a great fall. You understand? For a great fall, the Most High set you up for. Right?
Psalms chapter 12 verse 8.
Yeah.
The wicked walk on every side.
Yeah.
When the vilest men are exalted.
Yeah, the vilest men are exalted, the Edomites. So these wicked men, they walk on every side. They're being protected by what? Esau laws. You understand? They're being protected. You understand by what? There is a judgment for the wicked. There is a judgment.
So Psalms chapter 66 verse 5.
Yeah.
Come see the works of Yahweh power.
Yeah.
He is terrible in his doing towards the children.
The Most High is terrible.
God.
It is doing towards the what?
The children of men.
Yeah. It's terrible. You understand? And the Most High gonna bring heat in this place. That's what it is? Yeah, go ahead.
It's Proverbs 29 and 26. It says,
beautiful.
Many seek the ruler's favor.
Yeah, these idiots out there, all seeking Kamlu, seeking Rowley, preparing for election. People are a bunch of idiots. You understand? If you don't know, we can tell you, y'all a bunch of idiots.
Right.
Rowley and Kamlu's best friend. They're working for the same boss. You understand? People can't read between the lines. So y'all cut this seeking the ruler's favor. Go ahead.
Yeah. Many seek the ruler's favor,
yeah.
But every man's judgment cometh from Yahweh.
Every man's judgment. So the police should have it too. They come from the both side. You understand? They come from the both side. Both side make a shoot off it too.
Book of Psalms 31 verse 18, it says, it says, let me not be ashamed, O Yahweh, for I have called upon thee.
Yeah.
Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be silent in the grave. It says, let thy lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things, proudly and contemptuous against the righteous.
God, yeah. And this going to have you wicked in this place. You understand?
Amos chapter 5 verse 15. Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate.
They don't establish judgment in the gate. That's simple matter with a woman and her husband. That's not judgment. You're supposed to let a man deal with that. You understand? You're supposed to let a man deal with that. A woman is a possession according to the scriptures. A woman is a female servant. You understand? Go ahead.
You don't understand, right? And again, it may be that the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai power of course will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph.
Yeah, the Most High going to be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. You understand? Elect. You understand? You think it's Ezekiel 13, 14. Yeah. Because this land trespass grievous. You understand?
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter the land sinneth against me by trespassing grievously, then will I stretch out my hands upon it.
Let me show this land. Let me show how the land sin. I think it's Genesis 9:6. Let me show this land sin. Great. Let me get some of them. Let me get some of them thing. You got the let me get the homosexual Leviticus 20 and 13.
This is the book of Genesis chapter 9.
Yeah.
Verse 6.
Yeah.
Genesis 9 and 6, it says, whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed.
Yeah, there's all this land, the land trespass grievously. They shedding blood 24/7. You understand? You have a lot of a chichi boy walking on the place, prideful. They got women in sluts and whore. They're prideful lesbians.
Lesbian is the plague now.
A lot of idol worship. You understand? All kind of doctrine, confusion. You understand? This is the most I say not to be in the land. You understand? Right? You got kind of bumblebee, swine, crab, shark. But you got place selling bacon from the shark. You understand? This grocery, all kind of swine, crab, all kind of selling.
If I could just say something. Swine and them, pigs and them, right? Every time you go in them places, you see them a flea, a pigtail. Where them pigtail coming from? How much pig they killing so? Because only one pigtail you get on a pig.
Yeah. Yeah, this place. Yeah. You got something in?
The Mosai and Cain kill brother, and the Mosai said, earth is the brother's blood cried out unto me. Right. Genesis chapter 4 verse 10.
Right.
And he said, what hast thou done?
Yeah.
The voice of thy brother's blood cried unto me from the ground.
Yeah, the blood cried unto the ground. You understand? Most I hear that. Genesis, Numbers 34.
That's if you go with Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. Just from when it died. Just go back to it, just how much it came and spread, go back to the Father.
Yeah? Numbers, I think it's Numbers 34 and Numbers 35. Amen? Yeah.
Plus,
Numbers 34. Right?
Okay.
Numbers chapter 35 and verse 33. It says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are for. It says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are for blood. It defiled the land.
Yeah, this land defiled. Bloodshed every day, this land. You understand? So this land transgress.
That's right.
So there's a judgment for this land.
That's right.
There's a judgment. Right? Yeah, go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 30 verse 21 and 22.
Yeah.
For 3 things the earth is disquieted,
Yeah.
and the 4 which it cannot bear. For a servant when he reigneth, and a fool when he is filled with meat.
A servant reigning. The Edomites, the Moabites, the Ammonites, the Ishmaelites. You understand? The Elamites. They're ruling over us. And a what? And a fool what?
A fool, right? And a fool when he is filled with meat.
Yeah, he start filling meat. Riches. You have more than a heart to wish. You understand?
just say, why invest man with good money?
Yeah. Well, give me the arm.
Back in Ezekiel 14 and verse 13.
Yeah.
It says, so, it says, Son of man, when the land sinneth against me,
Yeah.
I trespass grievously,
Yeah.
then I will stretch out my hands upon it,
Yeah.
and will break the staff of the bread thereof.
So for you police officer, you politician, most I say you do what? You don't break the staff for the bread thereof. The most I bring a famine on this land.
Y'all gonna be in streets. You understand? Hey, Kamala and Rowley, they're not gonna make it with the 1% though. They're not gonna hide with the 1%. House niggas not gonna hide with the 1%. They're not gonna be in the bunkers and getting 3 square meal a day when there's no food in the island. Y'all not exempt from the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. People need to know that. Y'all need to know that. Y'all not exempt from the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So the Most High can bring a famine in this land. You understand? And a grievous one too. Go ahead.
It says, and will send famine upon it, and will cut off man and beast from it.
There's death. Cut off me, the Most High can put you out to death. You understand? He's gonna put you out to death. That's what you're gonna do. So y'all can't escape. You understand? Y'all can't escape. Give me Jeremiah 15. Start from the top.
Book of Jeremiah chapter 15 and verse 1. Then said Yahweh unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be towards this people.
Hey, 2 thirds, man. When you sit down and you want 2 thirds vibration. Most I know what he said they are stiff-necked fucking people. Most I said they refuse to return. Most I said the backslide with a perpetual backsliding. They refuse to do what is right. But Apostle Gabar always say, if war don't teach, adversity will. Go ahead.
It says, yet my mind could not be towards this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, and it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith Yahweh, such as are for death to death.
The Most I say, when they gonna come to inquire what we gotta do, this is what the men gonna learn and tell them. Such are for what?
It says, and it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou tell them, thus saith Yahweh, such as are of death to death.
Y'all done mark already? Y'all done mark already? Go ahead.
Death to death, and such as are for sword to sword, and such as are for famine to famine.
So some gonna die by different illness, different disease. Some gonna die by the sword, which one of this sword is the gun. And also the missiles. Some gonna die by famine. I tell you, your Bakasha. Somebody give me a second, it's just 1622. A quick plug in there.
So, and such as are of captivity to captivity.
Yeah, they go to the FEMA camp. Right. A lot of y'all going to the FEMA camp. Right, just give me a quick second, it's just 1622. So you got the Most I say many y'all gonna die by famine. Most I gonna starve you niggas to death.
Look at 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 22. And it reads, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine.
Many of them that dwell upon the earth. Isa says over 7 billion. So many gonna perish by what? Famine. Go ahead. Yes.
And the others that escape the hunger shall die, shall the sword destroy.
Yeah, the other escape the hunger, gonna die by the sword. So there's judgment. So you politicians not exempt from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai judgment. Prime Minister, President, police, soldiers, they are not exempt. And you Jakes, you Israelites that in the army, they're gonna send you all in the Middle East. They're gonna chip you on the microchip, and they're gonna send you all in the Middle East, so you're gonna become part of the Middle East.
God.
Because the Most I say, worship not the beast, nor his image, neither receive his mark. And y'all worshiping the beast. Y'all in this small military.
That's right.
You understand? So y'all transgressing the Most High word. So the Most High can send y'all in the Middle East, and the Most High can cook y'all in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Right? Convenient.
Them going on the flag, if I may say, them going on the front line and all. Them going to get no job, they no tent behind where the wall. Front line, them are about.
And this war not bam 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 bam. No, it's missile, boom. Missile, drone, boom, missile. They're going to be come to part in the Middle East.
The commanding general and them Kamala and them as they were saying, them not going to get no spot in no bunker because yeah, what the show that on the movie Kingsman. When the regular normal rich man, like you say, 60 million, 70 million, them can't go in on nuclear bunker.
Brian Lara, them can't make that.
Kingsman, they showing not 2012, I mean?
One when Samuel L. Jackson down in the
Kingsman. I had it in 2012.
Yeah.
When they showed them that a flood again.
Yeah.
Right? You remember the rich Russian?
I remember it's a movie, man. I got to watch a movie. Yeah, I know that's not watch a movie. Yeah. But yeah, as the brother said, the brother watch a movie and he starts telling some of their movie. You understand? Brian Lara and Marshall Montana, them not going to make that. Kamala Rowley, them not going to make them bunker. They're going to be caught in the field. They're going to be caught in the field.
Unless they either might want entertainment.
There's going to be a struggle for Russians, so you go for entertainment.
Yeah, right.
You go watch German videos.
This is Zechariah chapter 7 verse 12. It says, yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone.
Yeah, heart. The heart is a mind. They make up the mind to be fully done and evil. That's what they make up the mind to be fully done and evil. You understand? Yeah, go ahead.
It says, lest they should hear the law and the words which Yahweh Shem Yahushai of hosts has sent in his spirit by the former prophets.
Yeah, they're not hearing this word. Most they're going to do is look to spy out. And when time comes, they look to come and get we. But as soon as you have come and put your hand on we, the most I can rise up a standard. That's right. Most I can rise up a standard. Because a man do not play with the woman. You understand? We are the Most High wife. Exactly. We joined to the Most High by a covenant. So-called blacks, Latinos and Native American Indian. You understand? And the elect, when you're about to come and elect, Most High can rise up the standard. That's right. You understand? Well,
it says, therefore came a great wrath from Yahweh Shem Yahushai of hosts.
A great wrath.
One of the ways that great wrath coming is via them ICBM missiles and them.
That's right.
Because I fully understand why it's a nuclear missile. Because back in the days in Trinidad, when they mentioned certain notorious gangsters, their men used to shake. Back in the days when they hear David coming, people used to get frightened. Now what the Most High? The wrath the Most High bestowing them nuclear missiles on them. Greater than all the wrath of all these men and them put together. That's right. When they Samuel come in, they shaking. God. Now come in peace. God.
Hey, the Most High gonna bring great fear in this place. Great fear. See all these little Judgment Day and Judgment Day and Judgment Day? Yeah, the Most High gonna bring great evil in this place.
Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 3.
Yeah.
It says, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds.
Most High is gonna appoint over them 4 kinds. This land transgressed grievously. The Most High, this is the war, the ordinances was supposed to govern the earth. You know what y'all do? Y'all put it aside and y'all write y'all own laws. So what y'all do, y'all transgress grievously. Right? Y'all don't govern the land Trinidad and Tobago by these laws. No. Y'all got folly laws, y'all got seatbelt laws, y'all got tint laws, shoulder laws. You understand? And that with the traffic laws there. Folly. Yeah, folly.
Great dignity.
Yeah?
Police is in great dignity.
Yeah. Foolishness is set on high. So
115 laws. But that 900 was done laws.
You understand?
900 gun laws alone them can keep.
You understand? And Jake saying wise. Jake saying wise. Jake in the face swimming without no sense of direction. You see a big fucking net and you swimming into it.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 44 and 16. It says, as for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of Yahweh, we will not happen unto thee.
Yeah, that's what I say.
But we will certainly do whatsoever things goeth forth out of our own mouth.
Do as thy will, Alistair Crowley, do as thy will. And that kind of attitude is getting put to death by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Do as you will. You understand? This spirit to turn up will come in.
Then is that the sin of witchcraft, the scripture said?
Yeah. And the Most High says, suffer not a witch to live. You understand? So the Most High seeing a point over them 3-4 times. Because they are not folly. You understand? Now you got a speed. Now you have a speed limit. If you have a law for a speed limit, bring in the car to the speed that you want the car to drive at. Right? The cars that you're bringing in, it doesn't fit for the road. When you look at the chassis, the whole of the engine is plastic then. It's plastic. The car them light. The roads them is shit. You understand?
About buying a car with the fog light. That car is coming with the kind of fog light.
Yeah. Passing through. Passing, yeah, the car to get
the charger for it.
The car to get license to drive on the road. They pass it through license in the part. But when they're coming out with the fog lights, then they're charging the fog lights.
Yeah. You buy a car, right?
Yeah.
You buy a car. You pay for this car now. This is your possession. So if I don't want to use umbrella today, I can put this umbrella down. It's my possession. You tell me I got their insurance to use my umbrella with my umbrella. And if I don't have any insurance, I can't use my possession, man. You think the most I please in the law?
And the thing with the insurance, you might set up your insurance and you might hear that you get an accident and you might hear the insurance. The insurance was some fraud scene. Right? Or you might hear that you might have to wait probably a whole year or 2 years for the insurance to give
folly. Oppressing the people. Oppressing the people. You understand? I gotta get a license to drive, but what? It's scriptural. Somebody give a Baruch, it's Baruch training. The Most High said we could be subject to the payment. We understand though, we understand it. But we highlighted the folly. And the Most High gonna judge this place and all them folly. Because the Most High said don't oppress your people. You're not supposed to oppress your neighbor.
That's right.
You have it?
Yeah. It's the book of Baruch chapter 3 verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us.
Yeah, so we land Trinidad and Tobago. We captive land. Go ahead.
For a reproach.
Yeah, we being reproached. You know, we call black, spicks, nigger. And the police see we. You know, we look with the beard, they pull we over. You know, we are in too. What's your name, where you living? You have any gun? Yeah, we can be for a reproach. We understand these things. Right? Go ahead.
And a curse.
And a curse. That's why Jay's killing himself. You understand? That's why they envy the one brother and sister. That's why you think a woman going to kill your seed. Yeah.
I said to people like my side of the road, I just tell them, look at watch it, I'm going to jump up. Jake again, Jake jump up. We watch it. You feel like time to stop the argue. And then nigga argument with you, Jake. You go and jump up with somebody and argue. Some nigga who don't know the word. That's me. Yo, the most time watching over me, boy. I ain't not going to stop that argument with nigga argument with you. What you watching? What you watching, boy? two Jakes I see. Two Jakes I just see. I did hate. I goes back to Deuteronomy. Right? Somebody can bring all that. But Jake don't love for themselves. I did rain falling and Jake crossing the road. One he tried to cross the line and one tried to cross the road. So he walking. Hey, yo, I in a vehicle. The rain falling. Allow the brother and let him go across the road fast. He getting wet. Jake went out the window. There was somebody kill him. And he like Jake said no. But brother, and a big argument. All that we understand that is the curses of these people talking about love every day, but they don't love the brother. They don't love the son. They don't love the son. But we know them curses and all their ass. That's why you're shooting each other. They're killing each other. Go ahead.
The book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 16 it says, thou shalt not.
And go to Deuteronomy too. Come to Deuteronomy also. Come to Deuteronomy 28 and 34 or something like that. 54. 28 and 28, 54.
Leviticus 19 and verse 17 it says, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
Yeah. Then the Most High lead them laws. If all of them fear the Most High and follow them laws, I always go to that. But I'm not going to stop you and get no nigga argument, no nigga moment with no nigga. But I'm really what I do. That didn't make no sense to me. I took all for that, but I took big and all for that too. You know what I mean? Scripture said, even Scripture said, well, not all age men, but yo, as you grow in this life, you're supposed to get wiser. You don't stop people arguing with no nigga. Put his head out the window. That don't make no sense. I'm not going through that. Go ahead. Yeah, get to
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54.
Yeah, because why you don't like this word up? Most I say, I'll leave my word for a curse. As the scripture says in Baruch. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54.
This is curse, I can't escape. I'm not going nowhere. Go ahead.
You continue.
Go ahead.
So that the man that is tender among you.
Yeah, because at one time the brothers was what? Tender. Hey, when you say brother, I'm going to think. Now, if I drive it, right, I would more get love from the heathen than my own brother. And I might pull up in a car and you go watch. You go say by red pressure.
Who's that nigga on that knee? That's what he go say.
Yeah.
He must be saying something to get up on that horse.
Why even them and all let's be more friendly than we own people by our coin. You got time for especially them. You know what I mean? Some of them are looking like heathen, but it could be Jakes also.
Yeah.
But now under the curse, you can see like them in under, you can see. You can know who Jake is, them now under the curses. Them is come out, boy, they're no longer in this traffic. They're going to make some kind of conversation. You know too early I meet, but these niggas, from the time too early I meet, they're watching me so far.
Book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 9 it says, he that said in his heart, he that said he is in the light but hated his brother is in darkness even until now.
God, we know
we get cold to like
you say we know them curses and all that can't escape it. And the churches and them not teaching all of that. The churches are teaching all that nice smooth doctrine. They're not teaching only the truth, so of course men don't by that Bible is bullshit by. Men don't believe in the scriptures because the so-called leaders, all the so-called leaders that teaching on the truth, true wisdom. If all they could read and go into the scriptures and see, hey, wait now, hold on. That's why people getting on so. Alright. Look at the curses of Deuteronomy. You can see it. But with people, they're so gummed up and they're so dumb. And we people retarded as hell. You know? Why? The scripture says blessings, you read it. You talk about I bless everybody. What's I bless? I bless. You bless with? What you bless with?
Being a slave.
You bless with being a slave in captivity here. Why?
Blessed for being ignorant.
Yeah, that's all. People ignorant as hell.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 54 again.
Yeah.
So that the man
that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
And that them curses are not going to come off of you. Them curses not going to do it one. And they will never find out the truth until they come to the source. Or they go deep down and find out why other people get on so. Why they get on like that? Why they killing each other? Or they, as the brother said, they killing off the Most High heritage. That's why the Most High will put all it to death. He's going to put all it to death in this place. Most High say he's going to do that. And you all don't know even the devil busy. I was telling people, people real, real retarded in this place. I seen a pattern with these men who get shoot up, a pattern. The men when a gold chain with seizure bullshit, all of them who get licked up. It's spiritual, all they get killed. The most are going to start killing all them by the fucking 5 and 6 by the day. Yeah, get Isaiah 30 and 1 for me. Get Jeremiah 11 and 11. Is it? Where?
It's Zechariah chapter 8 and verse 17.
Yeah.
It says, and let none of you imagine evil in your hearts against his neighbor.
Against his neighbor. If I read that, God wouldn't come up against your own brother. All this how Jake does really go follow up with each other is if a man, if two of them know each other.
No easy enemy. Because it's only a friends the way secret.
The scripture say, yo, the man that was tender and delicate.
Yes,
if the man.
So like the only time they don't think how to follow to one another if they are together in wickedness.
Because once it's wickedness, you see that man get by I ask him, and they hear that? Jake and them.
They come together.
Yeah, they could come together in that. You see that?
The scripture say,
what's that thing there, boy? You see that Jake. Anything else? Jake is nothing spiritual at all.
the wise
to the wise,
to the evil,
but to the good,
yeah, like the people. They hate each other, and they're talking about love. They don't love nobody, and they hate all their own. Them in there, and they bust all their fucking head with shot. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All the police go for them, bust all their head with shot. Go ahead. And they don't love on themselves, boy.
And let none of you imagine evil in your heart against his neighbor, and love no false oath, for all these are things that I hate.
You see Gary Griffith is a spirit also. Most I say he creates spirits for vengeance. As all the jakes that are up, Gary has bust on the head. Because all the wicked as well too.
One shot, one kill.
Yeah, because he come out and say that Alexander. One shot, one kill, you know, he like the thing of himself. Yeah, like for all you. The most side left hand.
Romans 13 and 1 say what? He's not an enemy out of good works.
You can. We will read that also. Because all the wicked as well. As all they say, they're killing innocent people. As the police come forward, he was a good boy. He was a good boy.
I don't know if you see the so like I don't know if you see the report this evening there with they're up in Las Cuevas now. Yeah, because they show you on CNC3 News, right? On the app now they show the news reporters that the police came in, kicking doors of plenty of people in the community. But what they're saying is that they came in, they know who exactly they came for. Everybody that was family to Sandman. So what they're saying is that they're so terrified. 3 weeks since they killed, right? So they're still terrified. The police should have a little more sympathy. So a man saying he come on board. Well, it wasn't terrified when Sandman was terrorizing other people and killing people and their family.
They were terrified for that. They're terrified when Adela said they get killed. Yeah. Like the most I say, create this place of vengeance. Shut up.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 10. It says, for such as in their lives have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have noted my law while they had yet liberty, and when
they have noted my law, they never pay attention to the Most High law.
And when as yet place of repentance was opened unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must...
Yeah, they don't understand it. When they don't understand, they read. They read and understand what scripture is about. Well,
right, verse 12 says, the same must know it after death by pain.
by pain. So all they're going to learn by force.
Hear this, right? Hear this. Just to back up that statement. It's a son. Men who's right?
I know that. I know that.
Sandman people and them,
Planning
family and them planning revenge.
Yeah, you
So
see?
these some of the guns that they seize.
You understand?
They back and kill people.
You see?
See?
Yeah,
Whoever
Trying to stop the bloodshed.
whoever parents beat innocent. You see, the Lord is a power of judgment.
Exactly.
For the family now, for the funeral, they didn't want the press because they said the press and them as a bad man.
Yeah.
And they didn't like that.
Get Romans 13. Let me read Romans 13 and get some understanding. Because all they don't understand the most time for spirits and this let them govern all you. And as all they the gun and as they come and kick up on the door, there's some nigger woman. And they're wicked. And they kick up. There's a kick up on them out too.
So like you see the meme, you have a WhatsApp meme. You know, when you see the goat from Sesame Street, they get mad.
Yeah.
So they do it. What are working?
Don't sleep. They say go don't sleep.
And for some reason, it's the same nigga woman is always. I don't know why how they do that, but I don't know if it's adding that or what. But don't sleep. And the most I doing all of that. Most I do that. Yes, he's not sleeping.
Anyway,
Romans 13.
We know here that all the gangs are oppressing. We have all the wicked as them too. We know that. We have Romans 13. Read it.
This is the book of Romans 13, verse 1.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Romans 13, verse 1. It says, let every soul be subjected unto the higher power.
Unto the higher power, which is what? The higher power, the people do, because our police is a higher power.
the Most High say he set up kings.
Set up kings.
Yeah, he take the beggar out of the dung and put him up on throne.
Exactly. The Most High set up people to rule over civilized order. All of them believe in this equality thing. But tell the police you're equal with them now. They don't do that. All the foolish, all the dumb people, all the retarded. All they don't read. Go ahead.
It says, for there is no power but Yahweh, the power that be ordained of Yahweh.
The Most High set them up. Go ahead.
Whosoever therefore resisted the power, resisted or the ordinance of Yahweh.
Exactly. Go ahead, continue. You got plenty meat on that.
I'm going to the word resist because they're going to use, especially Esau, come and use the scripture against us.
Right.
The word resist means, I'm going through it. It means that you're not supposed to get group up to go fight against the power. Because the Most High plan the power there. The word resist means get ready. They group up a group of men to go fight against. So you understand what the word resist means. So I'm just going through it. You understand?
And somebody get the scripture where it say, because in Matthew or Luke, when talk about agree with thy adversary. Yeah, because all they don't understand true wisdom, all they don't know. And we can't vex it all, but the Most High, that's the Most High will, but you know what I mean? But just seeing how all they move every day. You know, it vexes my spirit every day. It vexes my spirit and listen here, all the ignorant as hell. Right.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 25.
No, after we read it, I think then we will read that.
What the word resist?
Let me pull out the word resist here.
Alright, the word resist in Romans 13 and 2. Antitasso, right? Antitasso, to rage in battle against.
To fight against.
You understand? This with me, we say he that resists. Right? It means to rage in battle against.
Yeah.
You understand? This with me. You understand? Like you say carry them. They know when you say gang up to go fight against the Roman because of the oppression and the tactical thing.
Right.
We're not supposed to gang up to go fight against Esau. We fight in Esau spiritually.
Spiritually.
And that's where they're going into. You understand? Because like the Jake, look at what the court said, he dreamed to fight against the police. He resisted the power that the Most High set up.
Exactly.
So that's where they're going into. He premeditated and then he dreamed to fight against the police.
He talking about
You understand?
fully dance.
Yeah,
And evil.
You know
Hey, yo.
what
They're going to get some cap on their ass. Hey, Jake. They're going to get some cap in the ass. I'm telling you. Every day, Jake. And yo, this place going to see Jake dying by the fucking 5 and 6 and 7 a day.
And the smaller, the hundreds.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
No, let's talk about my shooting. My police shooting that thing. Jake shooting each other and thing. I'm going to start dying by fucking 6, 7 a day. That is why when all them going to wake up. Because all them not going to get no answers from all the pastors. Or the Prime Minister not going to get no answers. The same people, the ordinance that up against all them not going to give all the answers. Because them killing all them. So all them who are they going to turn to? In them days we going to be gone from the streets. So they're not going to get no answers. But they come and get answers now. Don't stick and wait around. And feel you know it. Pride is what going to kill these people on this island here. Because the pride they're full of pride. Feel they know it all. No, yeah, go ahead. Continue from 2 there.
Yeah. Romans chapter 13 verse 2 says, Whosoever therefore resisted the powers, resisted the ordinance of Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai.
Yeah, you resisted the power of the Heavenly Father because He put them here to govern over you all niggas. Go ahead.
And they that resist it shall receive to themselves damnation. For rulers are not a terror of good works.
The police is not a terror of good works. That is what the scripture is telling you. Go ahead.
But to the evil, will thou then not be afraid of the power?
We're not afraid.
Romans 13 verse 3 says, For rulers are not a terror to good works.
If all was doing good works, the police wouldn't be a terror to you all. Read on.
But to the evil,
read on.
Will thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same.
You're not doing which is good, but you're all not doing which is good. You're all not helping out the police when they come. There's a shooting and the police come to ask a question. Nobody don't know. Nobody don't know. Nobody has seen that thing. Then the same people coming out and killing you all.
Until it reach home. When it reach home.
When it reach home by y'all, then you're going to feel it. Yeah, go ahead.
Because you're saying that if you do good, then police come around here.
Right.
In Genesis 4 verse 7, it says, If thou doest well, shall thou not be accepted. And if thou doest not well, sin light at thy door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him.
Okay? Now, as the police reach now, all the up in the police station with phone. You know, they're going to kick Jake and they're going to kick all and beat all. That's what they're looking for.
It's Matthew 5 verse 25. Agree with thy adversary quickly while thou art in the way with him.
You see? Agree with thy adversary. We know these people that the wicked too. We know the police wicked and the advantage and all that, but they're looking for that too. Raging against the powers. That is why they do advantage and all that. Let's agree with the adversary. Read it again now. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's Job 13 verse 5. Or that ye would altogether hold your peace, it should be your wisdom.
Hold your peace. Try and make peace with there's your enemy.
So like, yeah.
But
Have a scripture that say, a fool when he holds his tongue, he's found wise.
If one of the take from the scriptures, you only will fear well. But only hear the scriptures and only hear the Most High too. So therefore, what is he going to do? Let me Jeremiah 11 when I finish it.
It says Psalms 125 and 3. For the road of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous. Lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity.
Yeah, if one was so wicked, it's not that only when gold and things are wicked as well.
So like, yeah, that judgment. That judgment when you just say, you're already wicked, read it, Baba Kosha.
It says Psalms 125 verse 3. For the road of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity.
And that's the same scripture that basically that what Satan quoted when he tempted Yahushai. He said, when he said, go ahead, yeah.
It says Psalms 91 verse 11. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up upon the hand, lest thou dash thy foot against the stones.
Lest thou dash thy foot against the stones. So unless you sin, right? Unless you do some form of transgression, then the Lord will judge you. He will touch you. He will touch you in judgment. Yeah, because Sirach chapter 7 say what? Do no evil, so no harm will come unto thee. You understand?
Hosea 8 verse 3. Israel has cast off the thing that is good. The enemy shall pursue him.
Yes, the enemy shall pursue him. Right now, the enemy pursuing all them because all them wicked. I probably heard the word and all them rejected Most High words. Or they don't attain the proper knowledge. Or they believe in Islam, Christianity, in Buddhism, all they believe in everything else. What the Most High said. I tell a woman, I said, that happening to all them because all they don't like instruction. She tell you what I tell me. That don't make no sense. Say, of course it don't make no sense. Because you're retarded, you see. She vexed. Yeah, because these people are retarded, yo. I don't know what I'm telling you as it is. Most I call them dumb and stupid.
Say something.
They want to believe in all different philosophies, all different
I want to hear.
you know, they don't believe in the Bible. They don't believe in the God of the Bible. They let make up their own God and say it from the Bible. But now you don't never even read the scriptures.
Is Ezekiel 16 verse 25. Thou hast built thy hard places at every head of the way, and hast made thy beauty to be abhorred, and hast opened thy feet to every one that passeth by, and multiply thy whoredoms.
God, you know, the Most High will open up a kind of destruction on all there. A kind of destruction. All the ones that get killed by 6 and 7 a day. And the kind of death all the way around. And they're going to have time to bury all the dead, as Revelation says. Argument Jeremiah 11.
Jeremiah chapter 11 and verse 11. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh Hashem El Shai, behold, I will bring evil upon them. Bring evil upon them.
Just shut them because they are evil thing. Double smart, evil. Nice evil. Who did that? The Most High did that. Let's get down to the problem. Don't look at yes. Like, oh, he was a witness. No, he was the Most High said I watching the battle and these deaths. I realized all these men who get killed with the light make gold with Caesar Borgia on it, hanging on the chest. All of them like that. Now, I know what they're doing. They're going to mount it like that, go protect all them. Now, the Most High said you're going to rest all their bodies upon all their idols.
Yeah.
Job, because you know the scripture said he was silent and sinners.
God.
You understand? So even just like the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant basically used to shoot out beams that was like a strength to Israel.
Right.
So let me just hypothetically say that crucifix was something good and it could have helped them.
God.
Guess what? It wouldn't help you because you sinned. So it come like the thing that was supposed to be holy, just like the priesthood. Priesthood supposed to be holy, but then guess what? Lord cast down the temple. Because why? Because they profaned the holy temple. You understand? So just like the scripture said, they profaned the Lord name among the Gentiles. Even if you call upon the name of the Lord not going to hear you.
God.
Understand?
He's not going to hear you. I think I need to say Jeremiah too. Going on after.
In Job 8 verse 20, behold, Yahweh will not cast away a perfect man, neither will he help evildoers.
God, you know what the people on this island and all that evil things in this land. A simple thing that I celebrated more than that I celebrate. That all of it look at and I just do it for the children. All they sin against the most every time when they do them things. All they celebrated the thing that of all the enemies. Once I say you have enemies, when I celebrated when your enemy that back you in subjection, you go and celebrate this celebration.
Those just the future and say, where you're teaching the children, them it will be continuing from there.
God, they're teaching the children to break the Most High Lord. Read over Jeremiah for that.
So like when the scripture says teach your son, hey, them teaching the son, do wickedness at his place.
Yeah, the added sin to sin. That is Isaiah 30 and 9. But read Isaiah 30 and 9 also. Yeah, read over that.
It's Jeremiah 2 verse 25. Withhold thy foot from being unshod, and thy throat from thirst. But thou saidest, there is no hope, no, for I have loved strangers, and after them will I go. So they want to do all the wickedness of the world, except turn to the Most High. It's easier for them to do that, it's better for them that the scripture said, why is it kingdom? But who could they have more knowledge?
Jeremiah chapter 11 and verse 11. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yeshai, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape.
Not be able to escape it. All kind of answers for the government. This one, all of the leaders don't fail on it. But they're not going to find out why this now all these killing. Because you don't go deep and then break the Most High Lord and you bring in destruction upon all you.
Yeah, the curse of a nation.
You see what going on with these people, right? They can put it in the mind that the God and the Bible will be doing that. They don't ever believe that. They put the Most High in a box now. My God is good by it. And that is it. You have so much emotion, but the Most High who created you have one emotion.
I say this. They're right when they say God is good, but they also forget that He's a God of wrath. He's a God of vengeance. He's a jealous God.
Exactly.
The Psalm scripture said, really good. This is Deuteronomy. How was it?
No, the God that you're serving now is the same entity from Old Testament, old times. They're not different. They're the same power they're serving.
This is Deuteronomy 7 and verse 9. Know therefore that Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, He is God, a faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love Him and keep His commandments for 1,000 generations.
That's the elect. That's Israel.
And repay them that hate Him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hated Him. He will repay him to his face.
And that goes back to Deuteronomy, where it speaks about He gives them to the third and fourth generation. Now, it's so important in scripture, you will find all your
don't like people to teach on them.
Hey, I was listening to this gospel song. How we hold the lamb. That song, Precious Lamb of God.
How can you listen to them fucking shit?
Then yes. At the end of the song, this is what they say now. Why you love me so, I would never know. But in the Bible, Most High loved Israel so, and he will never cast Israel away. And that is proof that they don't read.
They don't read, God.
They don't read.
They have no understanding, they're unwise.
But they went to comprehensive school, eh?
But they want to have the chiefest seat in the synagogue. They want to have the chiefest seat, but they have no understanding of the Most High. Gino Jenkins come and say what? To be quite honest, I don't know what the Mark of the Beast says. But he called himself Apostle Gino Jenkins.
But you are apostle, you label yourself an apostle.
Apostle means you were sent by the Most High.
You understand? Something wrong there. How you is an apostle but you don't know what the Mark of the Beast? Maybe I ask this nigga with the pieces, he probably didn't know.
Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 21. Woe to them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. So that goes back to the people that don't read. They don't really understand anything.
Hosea 4 verse 1. Hear the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, ye children of Israel. For Yahweh had a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua in the land.
Everything in this place is lies. Everything they teach, the school systems, everything that why they call it a system is a pit, is a trap.
Jeremiah 9 and 6. Thine habitation is in the midst of deceit. Through deceit they refuse to know me, saith Yahweh.
Who's the Lord's habitation? Israel.
Jeremiah 9 verse 6. Thy habitation is in the midst of deceit.
In the midst of deceit.
Through deceit they refuse to know me, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
You don't know the Most High, you refuse.
Who they know? They know JC.
If I might say this, like what happening now. Because with the Pharisees and the scribes back then, they refused to know Yahweh Hashem Yahushua because why? They didn't want to lose their seat. They didn't want to lose their position. Because why? They know what the Lord was saying. They knew. The scripture said that they wanted to crucify him because they envied him. It was jealousy. They knew he was the son of the Most High, but they refused to accept it.
It's like Dokamolo tell you Israelite men jealous of the apostles. Which you can see it as envy and jealousy, it's just that they don't watch well. Nathaniel control real money because he's going from nation to nation, from Trinidad, Ghana, Suriname, Guyana, everywhere they setting up a church. That is money coming in ties of
That's not what it's about. That is not what it's about.
This work, this ministering, this service is to bring us into what? The knowledge of Yahweh was to serve. But as long as we're doing that service, we also repenting because the Most High, He purging us of the iniquities that within us at the same time. That's why the scripture says offenses will come because it is necessary so that He can bring forth the impurity. You understand? They don't have no understanding of the mind of the Lord. That's what the Lord said, no. Who know the mind of the Lord?
Jeremiah 4 verse 22. My people is foolish. They have not known me.
They have not known God.
They are sottish children.
They are sottish. What sottish means?
Stupid or drunken. Stupid from wine. Like the scripture said, they stagger but not from wine. They drink but not from strong drink. From doctrine.
So hey, and that's the part about the spirit, because the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. When I see and these camps try to bring in that spoiled wine, or that light that burning at different fire, how we mentioned it earlier, at different light. Right? The light that burn different. Forget the scripture all right now. But when they try to bring in the fallacies, right? Is that the true men of the Lord, we catch it quick through the spirit.
Okay? Right. Let me show you something. Now we know one thing they will say that they basically that man taught down the road. But guess what? If you notice on watching all IUIC videos, it's only a particular group of families be teaching. Average beyond don't be teaching, they don't be doing videos. So then wherever them teachers would have been taught, and I saw them in just going out there and just teaching just so. All of them shows that come from the head.
All of them are the same vibration too.
Understand?
Speak the same way.
Scripture said, don't do a pleasure the Sabbath. Then the doctor is talking about if his pleasure is eating ice.
He don't understand how having sex is pleasure. He don't understand how having sex is pleasure. That we say that. No, but he said that. He said that. He don't understand how having sex.
I thought scripture says something like the pleasure that comes with sleep.
Can we went through that earlier on.
Yes, the pleasure that comes with sleep.
I thought look at IUIC just like Christians.
Yeah, well, let me bring it up.
Christians and
Like what it is?
The slow. You inside IUIC and you realize kind of nonsense going on inside.
It's a strange fire. That's what I was trying to remember. This one. Strange fire. Yeah, the fire that they burn is a strange fire.
Wake up from that sleep here. You're still in IUIC.
Isaiah 29:9 says, stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out, and cry, they are drunk, but not with wine.
They are drunk, but not with wine. What is that wine? That wine is philosophy. What's that again? That wine they're talking about literal wine. They are drunk, but not with wine. When?
It says they are drunk, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink.
Not with strong drink, or they're drunk with philosophies. Get the Isaiah 30:9. Well,
Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 9. That this is a rebellious people.
what?
A rebellious people.
Rebellious people. No matter how much you tell them, yo, look, why these things happen is because all these Israelites in the scriptures, look at here, because surely they don't want to hear that they're rebellious. Nah, I tell you true. But then you talking about Eden. You making a song about Eden. Automatically, if you make a song about a Eden, what you're saying is you is the Jew. Because that what you want Eden mean. It means non-Israelite. If you calling somebody a Eden, which means you is the Jew. That's what Eden means. That's all. Brother.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Yeah, because why? These churches teach all that the Lord done away with. They're not teaching only the truth. You know?
Christianity teaches.
Why not? But I'm going to
Which said to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not.
Yeah, don't tell us the truth. Why?
Prophesy not unto us right things.
We don't want to hear that, boy. You don't all the subjugating all the self to that boy. They cast down the most high words and just a book that boy. People are Rasta all the time in the streets and say, yo, these people are very realize when I'm talking about them, they cast down the book in the streets. They
don't analyze something today. And when you really check out the laws that Esau really making, like these gay laws and things, it really does oppress jail children. Because either might they really rise up against, either might not talk about battle boy thing and them saying, we really jakes that really talk about these things, you know. So these laws is very saying oppressing jakes who trying to expose them, you know.
Yeah, exactly. They don't realize this man was singing for this for them. All he's singing about his head fly off and bullet fire, high jump and they don't realize that. everything on the earth is a spiritual thing.
They pull it on itself.
They point spirit on themselves and they realize that. They are only singing about head pass out and this point. When you think about it, you're pushing that vibration on yourself. And now when you reap where you sow now, you ain't like where you get. When the spirit of the pushing on yourself, the children of today is not as the children of the 80s. Now they get more evil now, as they say. They're fully done now. They're fully done now. So when they hear them truth, when they think about happen, they say music is not the cause. Music is a vibration. Earlier, I walk in, you will hear me I tell you, to the place. And they say, so Annie, yeah, that's what them niggas like. That's funny.
Ecclesiasticus 14:20 says, wine and music rejoice in the heart, but the love of wisdom is above them both. And with another name for wine, spirits. Understand? And it has music behind, it has spirits behind music. Exactly. Understand? So they're pushing that vibration towards to help turn a really happy.
And we have men on this earth following women by.
From I say this, like somebody working in a morgue, but dead people obviously can smell stink. So when you working in a morgue, the first day, the stress will become bearable. But after going, it will be as though it had no stench. And that is like familiarization, your body get accustomed to it. And the same time when you're pushing like this homosexual agenda. First time they start pushing it, like back then, people used to get beat up for being gay, they started being in the closet, but now all of a sudden, you see people outright coming and say, hey, I'm gay, I'm looking for a woman, I'm looking for a man. That's not because why? Familiarization and desensitization. People say that yeah, they have no problem with it.
When we see it outside here now, a man, I say, boy, I see that every day,
what's the problem with it?
Yeah, that's what I do. And I know that one going on, they see it every day on the TV, they're pushing it on the TV, they hear it on the radio, so it becomes a norm now. It becomes a norm. Well,
in Romans chapter 1 and verse 22, going down, professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible God unto an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds, and four-footed beasts, and to things. Therefore Yahweh gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of power into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, with blessed forever. Amen. For this cause Yahweh gave them up unto vile affection. For even their woman, they change the natural use of that which is against nature. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their own lust.
Because the natural thing that for a man to be with a woman, only leave the natural use.
In scripture said Jeremiah, he said, I have laid a snare for me and no one take it, I'm not aware. Like that snare is a trap. It's like giving them up into the own destruction.
Because homosexuality have no production in it.
But guess what? America wouldn't be Rome without homosexuality. That's why they had to push it, because homosexuality was a thing back then. When they went to Roman history,
right,
they said basically like sex
or penetration or something like dominance. You penetrate a woman, you show your dominance over her. And if a man penetrates the next man, it's like showing dominance over that man. It wasn't, they didn't see it as a abomination. They saw it like, hey, it's my bitch. That's how it was, use my bitch.
It says James chapter 1 verse 13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High. For the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Okido. I see Okido.
Let's finish up there. Lust towards one another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was meet.
Just understand the which are just recompense. Understand? When you go into June 1 and 7, the Lord forewarned that Sodom and Gomorrah was an example not to follow. But guess what? Esau is a homosexual by nature. So he's a homosexual by nature. I think his President Nixon said when he went to the human probe, it's most practice place in our went.
And sexual animals. That's why John wanted them close to dogs. He didn't want them, he wanted to put them with his dogs. A homosexual man love having sex with animals too. So he saw when have sex with anything.
And the woman come out and say 9 out of 10 men have sex with dog. Then 9 out of 10 Edomites.
Edomite woman, Edomite man, the perverse in the spirit. They don't have a righteous spirit.
Huh? Can't, oh gosh. Can't, you said everything. Everything. What's it movie fucking?
Yes.
His orgies was mad. I can't even watch that. I watch Kill a Girl and fast forward. Come in one time, come in. Yeah, Yosi.
As you can tell about 35 minutes. Whoa. How can everything get easy? You can't tell about 35.
Like 45, right?
12:25.
Book of Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 25. For I am Yahweh Shai. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious host, I will say the word and will perform it, said Yahweh Shai.
And you can just say, wait. You understand? So some people might think, well, you know, it's taking long. But guess what? We in them times right now. The Lord said the third day we shall be with him. In that third day. Since Yahweh shall be taken away, it's been 3 days. So right now, we're at time we see prophecies happening right now.
So we understand the Lord making all signs of hope. He said we in the third day. We're here.
In Romans 13 and 11, now is your salvation nearer when you believe.
What is people feel? People think coming, but this is what the Lord said. This is Amos chapter 8 verse 2. And he said, Amos, what seest thou? And I said, a basket of summer fruit. Then said Yahweh said unto me, the end is come upon my people of Israel. I will not again pass by them anymore. And they were going away. They should not Israel. Moses when I bring the destruction upon them. I'm only the men of them that see with this knowledge and this word. Lord, dear, what we deliver.
And most I think about from where I'm going to say. You know what I mean? Yeah, when you throw the word, you always stay with it. You will be coming to say, the stability in like time. How much is that? So like, can we go again? Wisdom and knowledge going to be the stability of like time. So I just use some wisdom there, you know what I mean? From 15 alone. Now, when you know the scripture, what and you apply to your life every day, you're going to escape judgment. But you must have point judgment for them. You must have point judgment for the self-judgment for James.
It says 1 Corinthians 15:1, moreover, brethren, I declare unto you the gospel which I preach unto you, which also ye have received, and where ye stand, by which also ye are saved, if you keep in memory what I preach unto you. Unless ye have believed in vain. You gotta keep this word in mind, man. You gotta keep it in recollection always. Until I come to attendance to read it.
Exactly. Like something going to get blessed. Like Revelation 1 and 3. Let's say you have to read it. When you read it, you get wisdom. You look and you apply it. You will escape judgment. Who knows? You could have been a God man talking to, but me going to start and argue with one nigga in the road. Oh, why are you watching me? I'm watching you because you're a nigga. Nigga. Fuck. I'll tell you why I'm watching you. Bro, I'm going to argue with you. Maybe like that's pride too. You know, the proper pride.
1 Timothy 4 verse 13. Till I come give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine.
Give attendance to reading. Reading is what build up your wisdom. And not the wisdom of this world. I'm not reading anything. Scripture talking about reading the scripture. And somebody had a teacher too. Well done.
Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 8. But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious, like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I gave thee. And that eating was more consumed in the Lord word. Once you go about what he said, and we attend the same reading. So be in the Lord word day in, day out.
It's Job 31 verse 35. Oh, that one would hear me. Behold, my desire is that the Almighty would answer me, and that my enemy and my adversary had written a book. Surely I will take it upon my shoulder and bind it as a crown to me. You understand? So you cannot take the words close there. And Solomon said he desired to take home as my spouse. You understand? Rabbit says she breasts. You understand? So you had to be in this wood to grow spiritually.
Jeremiah 15:16. Thy words were firm, and I did eat them, and thy word was unto me the joy and rejoicing of mine heart. For I am called by thy name, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, power of hosts.
That's how we're going to escape judgment. By wisdom of the Heavenly Father. You are Ba'ashem Yahushai. How are we going to get wisdom from the book? When you see Jake's down, they just cast down the words of this book like as a book number. A book could save me. Right? Yeah, you know what I mean? No one thing in that right.
I said to them, we believe in that book where I'm saved.
You know what Jake tell me? Okay? You know what Jake tell me? I find it right. Why? Now you have time to study that now. Bullets time. Bullets time behind my head. I you tell me about this, right? I said, why bullets time over your fucking head?
Hey, the scripture say, faith coming by hearing and hearing by the words of the Most High. Right. So the book saving it because the book helping it to believe in the Lord. That is how, but not by you having this, you know, in your back. So once I hold in the book, I could walk through lava until I'm ducking bullets. I didn't want to duck bullets. Bullets passing me straight.
Jake said, "Everybody is like, and bullets passing by my head. I don't know you that." Like Jake, really dangerous.
There is Job 23:11. My foot hath held his steps. His way have I kept and not declined. Neither have I gone back from the commandment of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food.
Jacob come up and said, how is this going to help my day to walk? I'm going to escape judgment. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm going to escape judgment. Because judgment coming in this time. That is how it's going to help you. Go ahead.
Psalms 119, 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I have sworn and I will perform it, that I will keep thy righteous judgment.
Yeah, Jake just can't understand that, hey, the last days, we put it all our trust and faith and hope. What written in this book. Them looking at this as just a mere book, but this actually, with the understanding that going on be a salvation in the days to come.
Isaiah 6, 16, 5 and 12.
This is the only book you got problem with. You got problem with the mathematics book, social study book, grammar book, literature book.
You don't have a problem with that?
The book of the dead.
You don't have a problem with that?
You have a problem with that.
They can write a book called Necessary Evil. All that jump up on it. They're buying it. That's buying it. They spend all the money. They're buying it because support this because he's a black man.
And a man writes it, right?
A man writes it.
And they ain't got no problem with it.
They ain't got no problem with it. But a man writes a book because he's not buying it. But yours back out the hell out.
There's a Jake way with things.
No, they don't. When they say things that don't understand what they say.
That's why they don't like it. Yeah. Isaiah 29 and 11. And the vision of all is become as unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned.
We understand we can't, that's why I don't want to read it.
Saying, read this, I pray thee, and he said, I cannot, for it is sealed.
That's why they can't read it. The more silent right on the judgment already. The more silent seal on the judgment. So they will never get it. Keep on scoffing and watching me out here and keep on mocking the prophets out here.
Isaiah 6 and 9, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of these people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut up their eyes.
Because all the time look at this book and see. Hey, that's why they dying, so that's why all these people come up. So that is why it curses out. You know what I mean? It's like seeing it, they have eyes, they can't see. And ears, they can't hear.
Lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed.
That is how they're going to be healed by reading and understanding. Coming back to this word, but this is really spiritually honest. Spiritually honest is the understanding of the book. When somebody dies, and somebody write a book and they die, where would their spirit lie? The book. And when you read the book now, the instruction that that person leaves, you start to live on what in that book. And guess what? You have the spirit of that man. And when the spirit of the book is dark, the spirit of the Lord is. Spirit of the Lord is in the book. Spirit of the Lord is coming down nowhere like Casper. Fucking Christians, boy.
I don't see comfortless.
Just the day I found the Christian power.
And he never get it, boy.
not the Holy One.
If you don't realize that that self is a spirit on you, then cast all that spirit on you.
There's no way in the scriptures they say when the Holy Spirit come on here beats up on the floor like how let's call it? Pets. Like catch a seizure.
What is that saying that? Hey, what is that saying? If there's people that are calling to this world, right?
The Spirit come upon Saul, come upon him men. How would they do them prophesy? That is what happened. That is what the Spirit is bring up prophecy. When they've been tabernacle in the wilderness, the Spirit of the Most High came upon the men with what wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That is what the Spirit is. When the Spirit came upon Samson, he did went out and slaughter. You understand?
What is Samson?
Not one of them beats upon the ground.
You know the prophet, when he came upon him, the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, the Spirit of the Lord. And the put him in the air for like a little gang. This is simple.
This is Matthew chapter 13 and I'll start from verse 13 on to 15. He said, therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see and see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. We go to every day. And it's well, every week we get to know that this Christ is free.
Yeah, but what they do, they make us a spectacle and a fucking joke. They don't believe what we're doing here. We're serious about this. This is not joking here. We're serious about this thing here. Right by on the die on the streets. We're serious about this thing here. And we ain't come out here to this. And we are reading, and we know we're reading. We actually know where the Spirit of the Lord is. That's why we read out of the book. That's why the book says blessed is he that readeth. When can the book talking about? I'm going to be blessed. I'm going to get the knowledge to escape the judgment. It's through the book.
Now, when the Spirit upon you, this will happen. This Isaiah 61 and 1. The Spirit of Yahweh Shai is upon me, because Yahweh anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and to open the prison to them that are bound, to proclaim that acceptable year of Yahweh and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all that mourn. Understand? So the Spirit of the Most High upon you, go there and you preach. You go there and you prophesy. You go there and beat upon the ground.
And let your own words do. You don't go out and speak your own words.
And say that you get a car, you get a house, or a wife coming in with a job with you. That is not prophesying.
That is not prophesying. The Most High never said that in no book.
He's talking on the left side of your ass. That is what it is.
Exactly. The Spirit come upon you and you're going to speak. No, this place go. Hey, give me Jeremiah 28
Jeremiah 28 verse 8. Yeah. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
Both against. What we're going to prophesy about. You're going to get the Spirit upon you and you're going to prophesy against this place. We're not going to talk about full of ice cream. Ice cream. Now that nigga shit by. We're going to prophesy that come out of this place by. We're going to talk about follow the Lord and you'll get a big house. You'll get a big Range Rover. No, you're going to do it. What are you going to do? Read it again,
Jeremiah 28 verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
One of evil. Not you're going to get a big car or a big house. That's what the Spirit of the Lord is about. Right, so And then the Spirit of the Lord is going to speak His words. Because the scripture says, I give it John 1 and 10. John 1 10.
You got a song. Right? Because you know, I just speaking about it now.
Yeah.
So David was a prophet also, right? This is Psalms 22, verse 9 and 11. But thou art he that took me out of the womb. Thou didst make me walk when I was upon my mother's breast. Verse 11. Be not far from me, for trouble is near, for there is none to help. Because when that destruction hit, I see your trouble coming. The Lord says, you are going to be starved for the nation of Israel. And I make you believe in the whole world. Because when the world hit famine, you understand? Like serious trouble.
When John 1:10 say, I shall put thy will in thy mouth.
He was in the world and the world was made by him.
John 1:10. Try 1 John. 2 John 1:10. 1 John 1:10.
10 says,
Russian or whatever the person is. It's all talking to us.
It also has parts of the gift of the Spirit. They're going to heal. They're going to heal that person. All of them things is gifts of the Holy Spirit. Yeah, but what I mean on a physical level, like how we shine it are different gifts. So right now what the Lord did, He gave us the understanding of this word. Which is thy gift right now, the understanding of the word. In the years to come, He might go increase we understand it. Greater things, and it's all coming from the Holy Spirit that you have a man shine outside, right?
Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 14. Wherefore thus says Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them.
The word on this word in the mouth is fire, and always wood to it. That's why no doctrine could stand up against this doctrine. None. Remember, as our process, once they come in with what the apostles and elders of great wisdom teach, that manner, they cannot stand up. They will never stand up because remember March 16 and 18 Kabakosha. They will never stand up because you know why? We come with our Holy Spirit. Hey, you know 1 Corinthians 4 and 17 Kabakosha.
Matthew chapter 16 and verse 18. And I say also unto thee, that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it.
And the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. gates of hell is every doctrine that the so-called white man put on this earth. Like the gates of hell. Like the gates are going to lead us to death because hell go back into Hades, Gehenna, which means death. Right? That is all it go back into. Valley of Hinnom, it means death. Hell just means the grave. That is all it means. So the gates are death, which is Esau, because he's the man of sin, and the wages of sin is death. All these doctrines that you have cannot prevail against this truth. Because this truth has the Holy Spirit and it has a force behind it.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 4. For if he that come and preacheth another Yahushua, whom we have not preached, or if you receive another spirit, which you have not received, for another gospel, which you have not accepted, you might well bear with him.
Yeah, because have another doctrine, have another gospel, and another Yahushua, which is that white door. Serapis Christus. Right? Serapis Christus, white door. Okay? Yeah,
First King John.
Yeah, he got to look for two.
First King John 4 verse 17 it says, for this cause have I sent unto you Timotheus, who is my beloved son, and faithful in the Lord, who shall bring you into remembrance of my ways which be in our church. Yeah. As I teach everywhere in every church, though some are puffed up, as though I would not come unto you, but I will come to you shortly, if the Lord will, and will know. Not the speech. Not the speech of them which are puffed up, but the power.
Not the speech of them which are puffed up, but the power. That's what the Lord looking at. Yeah, but hey, not the speech of them that are puffed up, but the power of them that are puffed up. That must power them. Because this world have a power behind it, a force behind it. You know? Hey, and with that, we give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Gms Trinidad. Rural, peace and blessings, send me left. Alright then, Shalom. Until the next time, we say Mawad Lavabal. And them to all false doctrines outside Israelites being those that about mankind.
That's right.